Hello and welcome to another episode of Gacha Rock and Roll.
Hello, we are back again today.
Yes, we are. We got quite a lot of catching up to do
Yes.
in terms of, oh my.
It's a lot.
Well, the Hoyo games in particular, we have two whole story patches, Archon quests, and the like to get through.
Yes. I've heard there's a lot going on in Genshin right now, especially.
There's a lot going on in both, actually.
Yes.
Yes. Also, oh boy, the era of non-gacha gacha games is beginning.
Yes.
Because Ananta is also not going to have their gacha system.
Yeah, they're already starting to remove the gacha system, which is crazy.
I wonder what the future of gacha games will be.
This is all because
This situation.
because of DNA. It's really just.
Were they
yeah,
the
they're
first?
the first to like have it in the beta, and then they're like, "Nah, we'll just abolish
They're like,
it."
you know what?
Yeah.
We'll just get rid of
They're
it.
the first to do it.
They've set a trend.
Very, very interesting. But yeah.
Right. So, to begin, I suppose with a speed round. To start off with, Fate Grand Order has an upcoming Grail front coming soon.
Yes.
When is
it's,
it?
I think on Thursday or Friday, or well, maybe next Wednesday. I'm not sure. I don't remember the exact date, but it's the Ptolemy event. So yeah.
Okay.
So
Any servants of note from that event?
well, Ptolemy.
Any must rolls?
Ptolemy is not a must roll. I think we did talk about him a bit in our Servants to Roll 4 earlier this year.
Was he even an honorable
I think he
mention,
was just
or-
an honorable mention. He wasn't. He's not so groundbreaking that you need him, especially since he's an archer also, right? Yeah, and archer's kind of a saturated class, of all the things.
the archer class full of
Yes,
archers.
exactly. But there are some more notable 3-star servants coming out. Because with this event, I think we'll be getting Sugitani Zenjupo, who was
that?
the like gun monk, if you remember from.
Oh, her.
Yeah, from Traum.
From
Yes,
Traum.
that's
That was
her.
her.
Yeah. And then we'll also be getting Theseus.
Right.
Yeah, the what you call it? The guy who
Theseus of the
navigated the
Minotaur,
labyrinth.
that guy.
Yes, that guy. So both
Yeah.
of them are 3 stars. So they will be coming out, I believe, alongside Ptolemy in the regular pool. So that's gonna happen. But aside from that,
Ooh.
a very standard Grail front. Quite fun.
Yes. Also, Blue Archive is now in the process of its sort of updated main story. This one is the updated of the lore of the raid bosses. Main story is getting updated.
Wait, the bosses have have lore?
Oh yeah, those like giant robot. You ever see the Blue Archive raids?
Yeah,
those like
there's,
giant
like, big-
robot-looking
Yeah.
things with halos above their
So
heads.
those are like they're
Yeah, that has lore, like a lot of lore actually.
Oh really?
And they're like nameless gods and decagrammation and like Kuroko is not involved, but like it's along that level of like, oh, these are divine beings from Kivotos who blah 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 blah, that sort of
okay.
thing.
Yeah, interesting.
We also recently just came off our Highlander train event. Funny premise of that one. Basically, the two conductors
Oh yes.
came in. Oh, you know them. the
Yeah.
twins.
I think one of them. Their names
Yes,
is Mari and like
Hikari and what was the other one? I can't remember. the names.
Mari. Is that her name?
Oh, Hikari and Nozomi.
Oh, okay, but they're both
There's no-
blonde, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're twins. Yes.
I
This particular event became a meme because there is a dialogue option where Sensei says, "Please help us. I will lick your foot again."
oh
This is a real dialogue. That was not. If you're wondering if that was like, if you ever saw that meme and wondered if that was like edited or Photoshop, no, that is real.
oh
That is a real thing Sensei said in Blue Archive.
okay. Well, I mean the devs aren't really getting past the allegations.
Wow,
but,
Sensei, you lick feet?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, yeah. But oftentimes when a PV comes out, that usually means story is coming, big story, which is what's happening now. We have so the main story of the current main story is that the gamer club, so that's sila Aries, are needed for you. They need you to help them stop the raid bosses from destroying the planet because they're all gathering together.
Oh.
And Aris, being like a key figure in the robot hierarchy, is key here. Quite literally, in that sense.
Okay.
So Aris is one of the most important characters in the lore, surprisingly enough. Well, not really, given how she was introduced.
Yeah.
Yes, that is Blue Archive. Epic 7, we are in the middle of the Free Ren collab. It was a very okay. The last part was surprisingly short, but I appreciate how it actually helped, like the collabs. What I like about the Epic 7 collabs is that they actually provide growth for the actual story of Epic 7. So for example, like the previous story was the 6th world. So in the 7th world, which is the one we're in now, in Epic 7, Ras is like missing his old friends and that sort of thing, right? So of all the people that he can relate to, one of them is actually he actually talks to Freeren about this, because I haven't seen the show nor read the manga.
You
so
really
need to help
should.
me with
Yeah,
the
you
context
really
here.
should.
I know, I plan to. Don't worry, I plan to. Like, so she's immortal, right? She's an elf. So all her friends are like gone.
I mean, she's not
already.
she's not immortal. It's more that she'll just live
She's
for
just
a long
age.
time. Because
She's like Legolas.
She's an elf. Yeah, she'll live for a very, very long time.
Yeah, compared to the other,
Yes.
like what's his name, Himmel.
Her original, party and whatever.
Yeah. Right now, Freeren's banner is gone. So instead,
Is it
but
Fern?
now Fern's
Yeah,
banner
Fern.
is Fern. Yeah. Stark is free.
Okay.
Yeah. The blue-haired guy appears for a bit in a flashback. Is that his name, Himmel? Or am I getting that wrong?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, so he appears in a flashback because she's like remembering like something he said because they used to be good friends. I think. Am I wrong? Does he have like a thing?
No,
her?
yeah, they wanted to, what you call it? He's always loved her, but she didn't realize it until he
died.
Yeah, because she's an elf, right? And in their world, like, because of how long they live, they never really developed the concept of like short-term attachments or like attachments to people in that sense, like that. So she's always been very emotionless, but then when
but like even elves like die at some
but
point.
yeah, but
death is a thing for them.
yeah, but she hasn't really come to realize her emotions. But like when Himmel died, she started to cry because that she so there's a lot of character growth for her also.
That's why that's the whole premise of this show, is it not? Like they saved the world already and now she's like
just going around,
the only one left from the party.
Yeah, she's not the only one. I think the dwarf is still alive, if I remember.
Oh well, like there was no dwarf here, so
yeah, but the dwarf.
Yeah. There's another thing too. Like there was a scene. Okay, so there's a scene in the game that happens. I assume this is the running joke of the show. So at one point, like, you remember how in the labyrinth there would be chests, right?
Yes.
And then Fern casts a spell and goes, Freeren, that's a mimic.
Oh yeah. It is.
And then Freeren's like, that spell is only 99.9% accurate.
Yes.
There's a 1% chance it's wrong.
Yes. Yeah. That's a running joke. She always gets caught in mimics because she always believes that there could be something rare inside.
Yeah, and then you had like Ras and the rest of them like, get her out of there. And then Fern and Stark are just like, not again. That's her thing.
It's very. You should really watch it. It's nice. It's such a. Excuse me. It's such a heartwarming anime, and it's quite it's quite
Free
funny
Run.
also at times.
Okay. I'll definitely. It is on my list of things I have to watch soon, Free Ren, especially because of how much traction it first got, and then season 2 is coming out soon, right?
I think so.
Ah, okay. So yeah, that's Free Ren. Free Ren. That's Epic 7. Let me find it. There's something. Oh, Duel Links has released DM World 2, which is another. Okay, remember how Duel Links had Dark
Yeah,
Side
they
of
had a-
Dimensions as
they
its
had a
own
Dishonored
world?
world.
They have another one now for the filler arcs.
So like darts.
Noah.
Okay. So wait, if it's a new world, isn't there a different Yugi and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's it's different outfits. So like for example for Kaiba, remember in Duelist Kingdom before the white jacket he used to have this like blue
It's like that. Oh, okay.
It's that. And then Yugi's outfit is the jacketless one, the one he went on a date with Tei.
Like that, the punk outfit.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Well, Yugi's always wearing that. He's just not wearing the jacket.
Okay, cool.
So right now it's right now the unlockables are Noah Kaiba, Serenity. Darts isn't there yet, I think. I'm pretty sure they're saving him.
Yeah.
Oh, alternate Yugi and alternate Kaiba, of course.
Oh yeah, of course.
But they did. I appreciate that Duel Links revoices characters. Like Kaiba has lines with the synchro Blue Eyes monsters now in Duel Links.
Oh really?
And they gave Dragon Master Knight animation. That's pretty cool.
Oh. Okay. I mean, it's a weird. You don't really, what you call it, summon that often.
You never summon that thing, but it's pretty cool that you can. That's what you get as a reward.
Yeah.
Like, and of course, they are saving for darts. I'm sure he's gonna get his own event along with Raphael. What are their names again? Raphael, Valon, and Alistair.
Yeah.
Them. Oh boy. We're gonna find Yuge Moto.
And we'll take his.
We're gonna take his dick. What? Darts. So I'm excited for that. Even though I haven't played as much Duel Links. And Master Duel is celebrating a eFootball collab right now.
Football?
Yes, like you can have, for some reason I think you can have Cristiano Ronaldo as a card sleeve or something like that. Like,
Oh, okay.
I mean that's cool. Yu-Gi-Oh! Like Yu-Gi-Oh! is loved even by famous athletes.
I guess so. Yeah.
I appreciate that. So and they're also giving a pack. They also have one of the packs now is the all those hand traps and cards that everyone in the meta, that every deck you fight against uses. Those annoying ones that keep negating you. Here, this is a pack that has all of them. Go nuts. Spend your gems here. Get your Ash Blossoms, your Ghost Ogres, and your Molcharmy whatevers. Here, take it. Maxi isn't here, but I don't know why. But
Well, that's pretty good at least.
yes, and they also, I am curious as well. They also released a current pack which is Dragons of Origin and Calamity. So this contains the Dragon Rulers.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm actually very curious about them because I remember whenever we read the forbidden lists,
Yeah.
they're there. Like most of them are there. Eventually they get taken out, but like they're there.
Well, I mean, I guess it's different, but I remember that the TCG started unbanning Dragon Rulers, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, considering how different the OCG is, I mean, it's gonna depend. I don't think Dragon Rulers will be unbanned anytime soon. for OCG.
By the way, in the last episode, did we read out the ban list in the last episode?
I do believe
remember?
so, yes.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking for some of these. I'm looking through it because I don't remember mentioning some of them. But okay. I guess we could figure out what to do with Yu-Gi-Oh now because Ryan, have you heard of Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys?
Of course. I've talked about it actually quite a bit with some of my friends, and Andrew also asked me about it. He wanted to get my thoughts on it for Genesys.
Yeah. Okay, let me get this right. We can use Pot of Greed again.
Yes, but it costs like 100 points.
So now certain cards have point system.
All cards have points.
Oh yeah, well some have way more than others, right?
Yes, of course.
And so minimum 40 cards. That's a standard.
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh
it's
deck,
still
right? maximum of 60.
Maximum
right?
of 60, yeah. It's still the same, like in that sense at least.
Oh, it's still the same.
Yeah, in that sense at least.
But you now have to. Is there a limit to the points?
Yes, you have a maximum, I think, of 200 points. So, you can. Wait, was it 200 or 100? I forgot, but I think it's either 100 point limit or 200 point limit, and you can't basically go over that limit in terms of the cards you put. The good thing about it though is that most of the like strong cards, that aren't like the strong cards. I mean, like not on the forbidden list strong cards, like the traditional strong cards from like those generations of Yu-Gi-Oh, because right there's no pendulums or links, right? So
Yes.
from the generation up until Synchro, essentially those like archetypes and stuff, most of their cards are only 0 cost, so you can just put them in your deck. It's
Okay.
the real thing with the point limits is more for like the cards that are ridiculously broken or they're considered forbidden, I guess, in conventional Yu-Gi-Oh. That's why like Pot of Greed is like 100 points. So like adding 1 Pot of Greed to your deck means you can't have any more pointed cards in your deck, right? Everything else has to be 0 cost, like that.
Oh, is that how
That's
it
how it works, yeah. So
So you can still put it.
You can
in
still
the
put
deck.
it, yeah.
It's just everything else has to have
yeah,
0
and you can
points.
only have 1 copy of it in your deck, right? Like, so because like each card has, even if it's a copy, it has point value on it. So like, 1 Pot of Greed is 100 points, but you have 2 Pot of Greeds in your deck, that's 200 points, right? So it's like that.
I see. Actually, I'm looking through the Genesis list.
Yeah.
I do not see Pot of Greed here at all.
I don't know. Like, I think it should.
It doesn't have points.
I mean, they could have just made. I mean, if they didn't want Pot of Greed to be used anyway, they could have just made it like 200 points or something, just so that it's not usable. I mean, I would have thought it. I mean, okay. The problem, I guess, with Pot of Greed is that there's so many ways to recycle even just 1 copy of it. So maybe it's too broken.
Plus, aren't we in like an era of Yu-Gi-Oh where like decks have their own Pot of Greed-esque cards now?
Yeah, there's like, and there's a lot of alternatives to Pot of Greed anyway. Pot of Extravagance,
Pot of
Prosperity, yeah. It's like,
Wow, but I am seeing like some of these 100-point cards. Like, wow. What do we got? We got
many of the floodgates.
Lose 1 turn. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Harpy's Feather, Storm is your Imperial Order.
Yeah, skill
Wow.
drain is also 100 cost, I think.
Yeah, and yet Max C is not.
Well, yeah, because I mean the hand traps, they're gonna be in the deck, like regardless of the meta, and you can't exactly limit them. So they probably have a point cost, but they're not 0.
Yeah, skill drain is 100.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
All of the floodgates. So they're really trying to encourage, like, gameplay that isn't floodgate or power card related.
So, okay, so it's everything until Pendulum, right?
No, everything until everything until Xyz, I think, is included.
Yeah, so no Pendulum and no Link.
yeah.
And also, and it's the OG Yu-Gi-Oh Field.
There's no extra
five,
monster
that's
zone.
it.
Yeah, there's no extra monster zone.
And there's no scale. For
There's no you can't set up a pendulum scale on it either. So
the standard point cap is 100, but events can be run with any point cap or even a 0.
that means no broken cards.
No cards with points at all.
Yeah, because a lot of the cards that are just normal, like part of an archetype, let's say like Stardust Dragon or just Junk Warrior, those are cost 0. Like they don't cost anything to put in your deck, so you can
because they're so like common or something.
No, because they're not like broken to an extent that like they can be abused. Because floodgates, people abuse floodgates to like just halt all forms of gameplay in one specific aspect, right? So that's why they're so expensive, right? So same logic there.
So how, I wonder, like as a TCG format, do you now create like cards that have the points there on do they now reprint the cards with the Genesis points?
No, I don't think you need to do that.
Or do you just have to like look at the wiki and be like, check this card, how many points does this card have?
I think I think it will be just good for them to like when they release you
gotta do something like that.
When they release a specific card, or when they release new cards, they assign points to them already to be used in Genesis if they are allowed to be used in Genesis. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's I wonder, is this going back to the old Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well, I would like to think so, because a lot of older archetypes are getting used. I mean, my friend played Virtual World for a while, which was meta in Duel Links for a while back in the day. Yeah, but he was playing Virtual World and having 7-year combos. So like it's still there.
Okay. Right. So that is Yu-Gi-Oh's newest
event.
Newest ongoing Genesis.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh Genesys. If there was like an online game for Genesis, I might have played it.
Do you think they'll put it in Master Duel?
It would be cool if they
Genesis
did.
rules.
If they did, I would be very happy if they did, because that would be very, very cool.
I mean, you could do it because like Master Duel kind of does things like that, like only synchros, only exist monsters in the extra deck kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I don't mind if they already do
I
that.
think
That
it
could
would
be really
encourage
cool,
more new players to play the game. Like if things are a bit too complicated in the current meta, why go ahead and play Genesis. Play with the older cards. No need to think about link summoning, don't need to think about pendulums. Right? Because if we think about it, things are a lot simpler up to Xyz. When you get to pendulums, things start to go out of whack, right? I've never been a fan of link summons, like ever. To me, it's just like it's a excuse to special summon something without, conventional means or limitations. That's what I don't like about it, but it is what it is.
Alright. So after Yu-Gi-Oh, we have got let me find my notes here.
Well, there's stuff
Yeah, sorry, I have a lot of notes today.
for the speed run.
Well, yeah, but I suppose we could let's do some of your speed rounds before we come back.
Okay, so Arc Knights has a new update coming. Sorry, I took a sip of water. But we have a new update coming, which is the Masses Travels update, which is the Exia Altar event. The return to
She has an altar?
Now she has an altar. She's a very cool altar also. They actually made use of the geek archetype of specialists. So she's an actually useful... Geek is a very unique archetype. One example you may be familiar with is Ak.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him. Aknight.
Yeah, Ak is a geek that nobody likes. But Exia is
Yeah.
actually a good version of the archetype, which is like she's very interesting.
Exia.
The new covenant,
New
yes, and then yeah,
like the
and then
Oh, it's her red hair.
yeah, her hair's supposed to be red.
It's her red hair from
Yeah.
the costume.
Her hair is supposed to be red.
Because it wasn't her hair black in
No,
the,
like-
isn't the regular one's hair
It's
black?
like grayish.
Yeah, and then there's a costume she had that had
Yeah,
red
because
hair. I
her
remember
actual hair color is red. But I'm more interested in her sister Lemuen, who is also
She has a sister?
adopted sister.
Oh.
But Lemuen is also coming out on the same banner as Exia. Our first wheelchair operator. Let's go. Hot Wheels.
Wheelchair operator.
Yeah, because for context, Lemuen was injured in a battle.
Disabled?
And her legs
Okay.
are very weak. So she has to stay in a wheelchair to move around.
Alright.
But she's still skilled enough to... You know those Olympic wheelchairs that they use for sports? The ones with the like side...
Oh, the paraplegic
yeah,
games.
that's her wheelchair. And she can like move around really fast.
Oh, that's
She's
cool.
super cool. Like I'm a really big fan of Lemuen. So very excited that she's gonna be there. She's gonna be a Deadeye sniper, which is...
Yeah. Exia, senior employee of Penguin Logistics and the boss of Apple Pie Logistics.
Which...
Oh,
Yeah, she started a logistics company in Laterano.
of her own.
Yeah. This event takes place after the events of the most recent story chapter, which is the whole...
Okay.
The start of Arc 2 of the story, where the entire land ship is destroyed and everyone has to scatter. But and then the main villain
Okay,
is
at
Priestess.
some point-
So
Yes, okay, like so Priestess is this character everyone says is the devil?
he's not the devil.
Sometimes I see memes of people like those sinister eyes kind of
Oh yeah,
like,
well she's
Who's that?
basically evil in our standards of things, but it's a very strange definition of evil. Because there's like deep Arknights lore about it. Because Priestess and Doctor are both from the race, like from the ancient times, even before the people on Terra became to be, right?
Oh really?
They're both of them are like starfarers, so like their
Star.
their civilization excuse me, their civilization was so advanced that they could, you know, travel galaxies and light years in blinks of an eye like that. But their civilization was destroyed by a different race of entities called observers. And these observers basically see civilizations and destroy them. So the entire purpose of what you call it, the Originium project, which is the creation of Doctor and Priestess from way back when.
Creation.
Yeah. So
they're not.
so
real people.
Originium isn't something local to the planet of Terra. It was created by Doctor and Priestess.
Oh, so you started everything.
Yeah, the previous you.
It's all your fault.
Yeah, because the Doctor was, his name before was Oracle. Right? They called him Oracle back
Okay.
then. So before he went to sleep in the sarcophagus, right? Priestess and
Yeah.
Doctor created Originium as a means to save the data of civilizations and the universe, so that after the observers arrived, the worlds and the people wouldn't be destroyed.
So they were preparing for an alien invasion?
Yes.
Wow.
And the sky of Arknights is not necessarily real. The stars and stuff that they see is not
Oh,
real.
wow.
There's actually a giant dome around the planet of Terra.
The planet?
Yeah, around Terra, there's a dome that prevents anything from going out and anything from going in. So it's, yeah. And then So Priestess and Doctor released Originium to the world, and then Doctor went to sleep.
Why?
Because they needed Originium to develop to a point where it encapsulated everything on Terra, so that all the records and memories and people would be essentially transported to a different dimension. Because the inside of Originium is actually like a pocket dimension of some sort.
Okay.
Think about it in like Star Rail terms. Think about it like a remembrance crystal.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So, the unfortunate part is that the priestess doesn't really care about the people and what Originium does to them. She's thinking more on a macro scale, in the sense that we need to spread the Originium over the entire planet, even if it kills everyone, like right now. Because only by developing Originium to that extent can it save everyone from the observers. Right? But people getting consumed by Originium effectively kills them. Right? But stores their like consciousness in Originium.
Okay.
However, like, the side effects of that is like the oripathy, the infected, all of that's a side effect of Originium.
Okay. So, would you say we're getting closer and closer to this tying into Enfield?
So, as technically, to some extent, yes. We have some tie-in to Enfield already with some of the events that we've had. Especially like the Aether Gate and whatever, which I can also explain that. But I'll explain it later.
But doesn't Enfield take place on a different planet?
It takes place on Talos 2, which is a different planet within the solar system of Terra. But I can also explain how people got there, because Enfield takes place like 100+ years after the events of Arknights.
Okay, so when Arknights ends, this
basically
Enfield begins.
Right. So the Doctor went to sleep. When he woke up,
Again?
After releasing Originium to the world, he told he and Priestess went disappeared. Doctor went to sleep to wait out the spread of Originium, but he was then woken up by Calcit, Calcit was created by Doctor and Priestess as a experiment, right? To create an immortal being, essentially, which they kind of created. Calcit. That's why Calcit is like alive for so long, and she lived through all the ages.
Oh.
That's why she has like a maid outfit and everything, because she was like living through everything, watching over the world basically as Originium consumed it,
everything.
right? However, Calcit deliberately woke up Doctor because there were things going on with like Tsaritsa. You remember Tsaritsa? The
Amiya's supposed mom.
something
right?
like that, yeah. The original queen of the Sarkaz, right? The supposed heir to Sarkaz's throne, right? They were gonna have a war in Kazdel between Theresis and Tsaritsa, because the crown, the Civilite Eterna, essentially the symbol of royalty for the Sarkaz was given to Tsaritsa and not Theresis. So Theresis was gonna fight her for it, essentially, and they were gonna have a war. But Doctor, because unlike Priestess, Doctor actually has empathy and compassion for living beings. That's something that the Priestess kind of lacked, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Doctor woke up and helped the creation of Babel, Babel was like the early form of Rhodes Island. Right? So he helps create Babel, and they're about to win against Theresis, which is Theresa's brother. But Doctor became conflicted, because he started to think about like if helping Tsaritsa is the right idea, or should he help the Originium project by letting her die, essentially. So, in a moment of confusion, the Doctor set up Tsaritsa, let the spies and assassins of Theresis into Rhodes Island, and they killed Tsaritsa.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But upon her death, Doctor was like extremely confused because like he didn't understand like
Right.
why did I do that? He was like, yeah.
Okay.
And then Tsaritsa basically wiped his memories. He was like, we will need you again in the future, and I know that you're actually a good person, right? So she wiped his memories of before he went into the sarcophagus the first time, and he went back into the sarcophagus a second time. So the amnesia is not caused by the sarcophagus; it's caused by Tsaritsa.
Okay.
Yeah, and then after basically the
That's-
main story of Arknights, it's revealed that Priestess is the one who made you kill Tsaritsa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically why Priestess is the bad guy, because she basically tries to destroy all of humanity by unleashing or speeding up the spread of Originium around the world.
Well, yeah, but to stop the aliens.
Yeah, that's why it's like a weird evil, right? She's
For the greater good kind of thing.
but like she doesn't have empathy for the people, which is the problem. She doesn't care what happens to them.
So these aliens are coming back, or they're on their way.
It's suspected they're on their way, and that's why they're doing this.
Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I guess Hypergriff really cooked.
Yeah, the lore
The story so far,
the lore of Arknights is super deep. Like even in Enfield, Enfield, I think there's a weird presumption in Enfield that Originium did in fact spread across the world eventually.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So eventually the aliens did show up.
We're not sure. We're not sure. It's hard to explain what's going on in Enfield because like some people think that the administrator is the Doctor. Some people think the Doctor's child is the administrator because like the administrator has weird memories of like Arknights' original stories. So it's weird. But yeah, that's basically Arknights going on. What's going on right now? We're getting skins, new characters, and they're redoing the auto deploy system so that you can use more sanity with amount of the amount of runs you do on auto deploys. You can finish your dailies even faster.
Much faster. Yeah, that's good.
And that's about it for Arknights. Sorry for dragging on a bit.
No. That's the point of this segment. This very long segment, but yeah, continue.
Okay.
What goes on elsewhere?
GFL 2. There's still like drama going around of like them not removing the whole skin gacha thing, and that's a bit sad.
That's still a thing.
I mean, it's still a thing, but it is what it is. Like, I'm not complaining about it as much because I don't really spend money that much on like GFL 2 in the first place. Like, a lot of it is you can get with just playing the game. But nothing else for that front. I guess Florence is the next doll who is coming out soon in GFL 2. Recently announced, actually earlier today, she was announced. She's a support doll, basically for the physical team, I believe. But not all the pieces of the physical team are there, so I don't think that's really usable at the moment. I know Diane is there, but I'm not sure about the other people. Anyways, moving forward to Wuthering Waves, we basically have, from what I heard, the one of the goated updates that they've ever had, one of the best updates they've ever had, which they updated earlier today, actually. Actually yesterday, not earlier today. But it's basically the Avengers Endgame for the region. So
Oh.
Yeah, so basically, they're finally coming face to face with the Threnodian, which is like the big bad of the region. And every character that was featured in all the previous updates within the region is
Are there?
featured in this update. Yes.
Wow.
Right.
The Avengers are
Yes,
assembling.
and like everyone is gonna come together to fight the Threnodian to like save the world, save the region, which is really, really, really cool. I'm a big fan of it. And also, Galbrena and Chuyen will both be releasing this patch. Galbrena is out already. I got her. I'm very happy to have gotten her. She's very, very hot, and she's very, very good. Yeah.
Galbraith.
Yeah. And then Chuyen is also going to release later this patch. I'm pretty sure he's a support for Galbrena. So, yeah. Pretty cool.
It's typical.
Yeah.
You release the DPS, then the second half is the character that you should pair with the DPS. The best.
Yeah.
Oh
However, I'm not gonna go for Chuyen because I'm gonna save for Chisa.
This is okay. So she's kind of. Are those wings?
Yeah,
Are those,
her whole aesthetic is angel and demon type thing.
Ooh.
It's very
She's like
yeah.
very Devil May Cry inspired.
Yes, she's like a mix between Virgil and
Virgil in one character.
Bayonetta and Virgil.
In one character.
Yeah, because she
That's
uses
pretty hot.
her feet to shoot her guns in some of her animations.
Okay, so that's Bayonetta, and then she has the white hair, the blue.
Yeah.
The Virgil.
Yeah, and she also
Well, she has guns. So that's
she
how
also
they-
has the equivalent of a higher demon inside of her.
Oh, she has a devil trigger.
Yeah, so, yeah. But basically, she has like a tacit discord inside of her that's constantly trying to. How do I say this? Think like Venom. She has like Venom inside of her, right?
A living
Like there's a
symbiotic
entity, right?
thing.
Yeah, that tries to eat away at her soul, but she is instead using it.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so that's Wuwa.
Right.
Excuse me. But what else do I have? Uma Musume. Oh,
I hear Gold City.
yes. So the current banners going on right now is Fuji Kiseki, which is a lot of people are fans of Fuji Kiseki because she dresses up like those male escorts.
Oh my.
Yeah, she kind of dresses up like that, and like she's very tomboyish, but like in the proud, elegant. It's like the tomboy that would make like a guy blush, like that.
Yeah, like when what is this? It's like when Saber would dress up in a suit.
Yes, like that. And then we also have Gold City. Yes, Gold City is out right now.
Oh yeah.
What's more interesting is that later this week, I believe the Cancer Cup will be starting. So hopefully everyone has prepared your umas for the competitive Cancer Cup. And then
The Cancer Cup.
yes.
What an interesting title.
No, it's because all the competitive cups are based on constellations. So before Cancer Cup, it was Gemini,
Oh.
and then before
Oh,
Gemini,
okay,
it was
that's
Taurus.
Let's see. This Gold City. I remember this is the horse I would have wanted to get if I played. This is the horse I remember.
Yeah. So
Late surger who can run mile, medium, and long.
I think her I think her what you call it, her affinity spells like fab or something,
Fab.
like fabulous.
FAB, fabulous.
Yeah, because she's a model. Her side gig is she's a model.
Oh
outside
my
of
God.
being an umamusume.
Well, it's always good to have a side gig if you get injured in a career and stuff like that.
Anyways, I think
Right.
that will cover it for my games. I don't think I play anything else that you don't.
Right. Okay. So let's see what else I have here on my notes here. As we move on to yes. Did you hear Okay. First, like Fire Emblem has a new game coming out. They also surprised people with a Among Us game.
No, that's already out. The what you call it, Fire Emblem Shadows. That's already out.
So it's just Among Us with Fire
No,
Emblem.
no, it's not really Among Us with Fire. Well, it has the whole deduction aspect thing,
Yes.
but it's not like it's a very fast game. Each like
Yes, I can see
each
that.
round is like 5 minutes. It's really really fast.
Yeah. So is this the appeal? I suppose this is the appeal of Among Us itself, right? You know, it has its find this character, find X character, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I came out of nowhere. Literally, like I was telling my friend, like, this new Fortune's Wheel, the new Fire Emblem game, that's either a prequel or a sequel. And then he's like, oh, I saw in the news Fire Emblem. There's Fire Emblem Shadows. I was like, what's that?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's here.
It's like when I saw it,
was
it
not a
was
good idea.
same day announcement, same day release. I was like, what the heck? Why?
Yeah, well, it doesn't seem to be a very complicated game, so I suppose there's that.
Yeah, it's not very complicated. I've seen some gameplay. I've watched some of my friends play it. Yeah. I think it depends how much you enjoy, you know, Fire Emblem and stuff. I mean, it has a limited selection of characters from like some of the games. Like, you're not gonna see everyone there, but you're gonna see like a good amount of people there.
I heard Lin became an Uma Musume.
Yeah, because if you're the like quote unquote imposter, you're a furry. You turn into a furry. Like they actually become like animal people, which is like okay, sure. You tried to tell us something, Nintendo, but alright.
Right. Now we've got but this Fortune's Weave, my friend and I went back and forth on whether this is a prequel or a sequel. Because Sothis showed up at the end, right? Of the trailer. So I was like, wait a second.
Which one? Sothis?
Yeah, so she shows up at the end of the trailer, so I'm like, oh my god, so this has to take place in the past. Look at it, like you have a Dragon Man, the Divine Sovereign, you have like Roman Colosseums. It seems to be based on Carthage, actually, that area.
Yeah. I think
I forget.
Yeah,
what is that? Actually, I have to check. Carthage is now France? Or
I'm not so sure.
what is Carthage?
Modern day Carthage? Tunis?
It's in Africa. Oh,
Africa.
It's African. It's in Africa. Yeah. Tunisia.
Okay.
I remember Carthage. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, it looks like watching the trailer. I was like, oh wow, is this I was like with my friend, like, is this Fire Emblem or some sort of new IP of theirs? And then we saw the turn-based. Yeah, that's Fire Emblem.
Very Fire
finally.
Emblem, yeah.
And then we saw, okay, the thing my friend is saying that's like, oh, this has to be a sequel, because Heroes Relics are a thing.
Yeah.
And spoilers for anyone who hasn't played Three Houses or isn't done yet. The Heroes Relics are bones of the dragons that were with Sothis during her time as the ruler of Fodlan. So,
oh, I thought it was her bones.
the Sword of the Creator is her bones.
Oh,
The other pieces are other dragons, apparently.
Ah, really?
I think. I have to recheck my...
Because I thought because when I remember the lore, I thought it was like all of the pieces are from her dead body or something.
Yeah, because apparently she
All of
wasn't
the
the only
weapons.
dragon at the time, is the thing.
Okay.
The tale behind the heroes. Yeah. It's not just Sothis. There were other dragons.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so each relic corresponds to one dragon, and it so happens that Sothis's bones created the hero's relics, the sword of the creator that Byleth uses, right? The guy, Dietrich is his name, the Tsaritsa looking, Alucard looking guy, is holding a hero's relic. So, like, the dude...
It's like a
how?
toothpick.
Like, it must be, so, okay. Now, unless there are some sort of time travel shenanigans involved in this game, which at this point, Fire Emblem, time travel is very much a thing now. Like, the only thing holding me back from admitting it's a sequel is that Sothis is an adult, and even then, sequel, because like, my question becomes: so does this mean either one, Byleth is still alive in this time, or two, Sothis' soul passed on to the descendants of Byleth?
I think that would be really weird, though, right? Because was it?
Yeah, it would be. Then again, you can marry Rhea, who is, by all accounts, your grandmother, as some people say.
Yeah. But isn't Sothis a child because she was an adult before and she kind of died?
She died, and then when they tried the many times to revive her with the core, the Sothis you see in Byleth's head is like an incomplete version of her. Apparently, it's because she didn't know who she was at the start, right? And it was only and at that point, remember, like, Byleth gets stuck in like the void or something, and then Sothis is like, okay, I'm gonna use my god powers to get you out of here, and then I will disappear. So, and then that's how Byleth gets his green hair, right? What's interesting is people argue, okay, if Sothis, because it's confusing, right? Sothis is gone in the future, but there is the Sothis ending,
which is
weird that she can come back. This ending can happen in the Edelgard Crimson Flower ending as well, which is the weirdest thing, which means she could just do it. She could just show up. It has nothing to do with Byleth being around. So, because she said, like, okay, so in that ending, she's like, oh, you were lonely, so I chose to come back and stay with you. So how does this work now? Like,
does it mean that, like, Sothis is alive, or
no? Like, that scene of her talking, that's another question. Is this happening in somebody's head, or is this happening in life? Like that's her when she was alive. That's why for me, like, this is Xanadu, and so this was still like queen of the dragons at this point. But then, if she's queen of the dragons, who's the guy? Who's the blonde guy with the dragon ears, right?
I mean, we're also assuming that, like, the Sothis in Three Houses is incomplete, right? So maybe...
Yeah, so this is a complete adult version, I guess.
Yeah, that's why everyone's saying it's a prequel. It wouldn't really make sense if it was a...
But if it is a prequel, then yun nga, if Soth is alive, where do the heroes' relics come from? Because we saw one.
I mean, okay. It looks like a hero's relic, but
it
if
literally
Sothis was like queen of the dragons, right? Yeah, but like if she was queen of the dragons, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't there be a possibility that they had the idea for the hero's relics from a previously done thing? So maybe this is the weapon that made people realize, we can make stuff from the dead bodies of the dragons, right?
So your theory is that this guy killed another dragon and created the first hero's relic.
Hero's relic,
and then they're like, hey,
when Sothis died,
if we can kill dragons, we can kill Sothis. Like that.
So when Sothis died, when Sothis died, they used her bones for the other heroes' relics.
Yeah.
Right?
Interesting. I didn't think of that. Like, I did read a theory though. What if this is happening while Byleth is asleep?
I find that to be really weird.
Yeah.
Because like if it is happening while Byleth is asleep, then
how is Sothis there?
How is Sothis there? Right?
Well, Sothis was already quote unquote gone before the time skip happens.
Exactly. So how is she there?
Maybe her soul went there or something like. It's just a very. The next trailer will answer this question. I think, is this a sequel or a prequel?
I think it's a prequel.
Yeah, we'll find out. They have to make sense of it.
It would be, because I think it would be troubling if it was a sequel, because then you'd have to establish which route was canon.
Not really.
And I don't think anyone wants that.
Honestly, there's a very easy way to not do that, and for it to make sense. You can just say that depending on how much time has passed in between Three Houses in this game, you can just say, because like theoretically this game is happening in a different continent, which is like how Fire Emblem, the first Fire Emblem with Marth, and the Valentia Fire Emblem with Alm and Celica, those two happen in different continents, roughly around the same time, but it's not exactly the same. Because like Naga is in Arcania, while Duma and Mila are in Valentia. So if in theory they can have their own histories, right? Like they're happening at the same X characters happening at the same time as this one, right? So in this case, you can say that while this was going on in Fodlan, or like maybe not necessarily Three Houses is happening in Fodlan, but something's going on in Fodlan, this is what's happening here in this continent, because I think it's called Dagza.
Yeah.
So it's a fascinating conundrum. What's going on in this Fire Emblem?
I mean, would it still make sense though, like lore wise?
I think because like okay, the easiest way to go about it, if it's a sequel, you can just go, years ago, decades or centuries ago, there was this in Fodlan, there was this war that happened, and at the end of that war, this guy Byleth he united all of the land into the singular nation of Fodlan and became the ruler. Like that's the easiest. You don't say like which one it became. Don't say if it's a kingdom, the empire, or the Leicester Alliance. Like you don't say which one. And you could do it like how Breath of the Wild has aspects of all the timelines of Zelda. So you could give hints of like, the kingdom people did this, and then like they became like these kinds of people, and then the Lesser Alliance folks, they went here and they did that, and then the Edelgard's people did this and did that, and then
I mean,
and those who slither in the dark are somewhere else over there, that kind of thing.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I guess that's one way to.
It all depends. Like once we see a second trailer of this game, we'll know more.
Mm-hmm.
I like this one comment. Fire Emblem featuring Alucard from Castlevania. That's literally like, that's exactly what this is.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like that.
Oh boy, Fire Emblem. I'm happy though. We got more. We got a new Fire Emblem game before we got GTA 6 and Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if Kingdom Hearts 4 is as we expect it to be, Fire Emblem will probably release before.
It's on
Kingdom
schedule,
Hearts 4
guys. It's on schedule.
Oh yeah, on schedule.
Nomura-san said it's on schedule.
On schedule, whatever that means.
So, I told you as well, Ryan, like moving on, I told you as well about this Genshinified Monster Hunter title. Monster Hunter Outlander.
Yeah.
I actually want to play this game. It looks interesting.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, okay, I have a Monster Hunter itch that I can't scratch while I'm here. So, like, having this game come out would be pretty cool. But it would require... But I gotta see first how else this would work. Because a Monster Hunter gacha game sounds very weird.
It does sound weird. And do you they also have the opportunity to pull a DNA and remove the gacha also, because it's still in beta.
How would this
right?
work? I wonder. So do you have to unlock hunters, specific hunters? Because there are playable characters.
I mean, Yeah, maybe it's you unlock hunters, they have different abilities, but they can use any weapon. Like that.
Maybe.
Because all the hunters should be able to use any of the weapons, right?
Well, from what it sounds like, there's a you avatar that you can pick any weapon, and then other characters have their respective weapons.
So maybe you gacha for the abilities then?
Maybe, or well, what I assume is that you got you for those other hunters to join your team.
Yeah.
But then Monster Hunter, like, you don't necessarily have like switching out teammates, kind of.
No, it's never been like that kind of game.
Well, I assume what they're gonna have is like for example, X hunter, wearing Rathalos armor. So if you want to hunt the Rathalos, you can get this character when he wears this armor, right? And then you get, and then they gacha them again. This same character, but now he's in the Yian Kutku armor, that sort of thing, right? I suppose that's what they could.
Maybe.
Or they could also do it with weapons. Like, X character that's normally a sword and shield user, now he has a gun. That kind of thing.
I mean,
Your favorite hunters have all sorts of weapons, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
I need to see more, but I'm very interested in this game, Monster Hunter Outlander.
Oh yeah, it's got a lot of potential, that's for sure.
Yeah, Genshinified Monster Hunter. That's such an interesting way to look at it. Yeah, and then we mentioned before we get to the Hoyoverse games, the last thing, Blue Protocol Star Resonance just came out.
Yeah,
Not
it
in our
came out
region,
in western regions.
But
yeah,
have you heard
there.
about it? Have you had impressions of it?
I think it's too early to say whether it's good or not, because like it really just came out and people are starting to like jump into it.
Yeah.
So like you're gonna get a lot of people saying, "Oh, this is a great game," like
and
that.
then
Like
other
that.
people say,
You
"Oh, it
won't
sucks."
get a lot of so you won't get like genuine reviews yet until people actually, dive into it for like long term. So give it maybe a month or two, and then that's when we'll see like whether or not it turned out well.
Yeah, I'll probably when we find a release date of when it comes out in Southeast Asia, though, I will probably do some research into the classes so I know which one I want to pick, because they look pretty cool. But the problem is a lot of them seem like they do the same thing.
Maybe to some extent. My only worry is that like the game becomes too tailored, or like too kid friendly ish. Because the original Blue Pro, not exactly like kid friendly ish, but like what I'm trying to say is like the original Blue Protocol was more, the aesthetic was more World of Warcraft-ish, right?
I mean, if you're
and the aesthetic
MMOs
now is becoming more Genshin Impact-ish.
I don't really mind that. Well, so it's like that God, what was that?
It's like
it's
like
Nino
less
Kuni,
detail.
It's like that Nino Kuni MMO that's out now.
Yeah, maybe something like that. But like it's more of like, I'm trying to say, like I don't want it to be, because the aesthetic might have less detail now because of how it looks. Like based on what I've seen, at least from the game, it's like they took out a lot of the more darker or more detailed aesthetics for the more anime style, which is like, understandable, but I still liked it when it was like anime style and more like complicated designs and whatnot. But
well, you never know.
we'll have
Over
to wait
time,
and see,
they
I
may
guess.
change it.
We'll
And
see.
I think like with the right
we'll see.
with the right settings, you can make it look good. Like WoA looks rather mature,
WoA
but it
looks
still has that
fantastic, right?
that aesthetic, so to speak. It's a little
It can
different.
blend that aesthetic. Yeah, WoA has a naturally darker aesthetic to most of its environment. Like as compared to Genshin, at least Genshin is very lighter, more bright aesthetic to most of its designs. And then I'm hoping Blue Protocol gets more on the darker aesthetics, mainly because it's an MMO
Yeah.
first and foremost, right?
And they should really look into WoW in particular what to do / what not to do?
Not to do. Like, if you want to know what to do, all you need to do is look at Final Fantasy 14.
Ah.
That's the easiest, like, what should we do to handle an MMO? That's it.
Final Fantasy 14.
Final Fantasy 14, still a fantastic game. Still running strong even now. Like, you should just follow them. If you want to know what to do, that's the easiest.
Okay. So, with that, shall we move on to the main topics of today's episodes?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
which one should we tackle first? Genshin or Starrio?
Since there was a stream, maybe you want to talk about Genshin?
Okay. So, what do you know about what is going on in Genshin, if you know anything?
Okay, from what I understand, things are heating up in Nodcry, and you're starting to work with some of the Fatui there because we're all against the Abyss, which is
Rerir, one of the 5 sinners.
Yeah, who is one of the 5 sinners, and they have enough power to essentially obliterate
the world.
Like the entire planet.
Yes, he does, yeah.
I also watched a few Minsleaf videos of her explaining what was going on.
So you're a bit caught up.
I kind of caught up. I kind of remember what's going on, more or less.
Yeah.
And I also saw the whole... I was right, by the way.
Columbina.
I was right. Remember, I predict... Not about that, but about the whole, what you call it? The Tsaritsa and the Gnoses.
Oh, yeah,
I was right.
Yeah.
We
mentioned that before,
right. I predicted that all the way back when I still played Genshin, and that was like Sumeru. Like,
oh my
I
God,
predicted that shit. I knew it. The moment
brought that up. One of us brought that up.
I remember bringing it up because
it's for the Descender. Like, she's a god of love.
Because the moment they said, because the moment like Skirk said to Nuvelet that like, the Gnosis is the body of the Descender, I was like,
wait a second.
It connects, you know.
So, like, it's all but confirmed, right? Like, it's a this Descender.
It's basically that.
Yeah, the lover of the Tsaritsa, who is now like coming back.
Yeah, but like, okay, well, there were, because in that same video that I was watching from Minsleaf, she gave a very interesting theory, which is really
True.
Like, good to think about.
Okay.
Because like, because the pieces were shattered, right?
Yes.
And it essentially, because there's a book in Nodcry. So we go back to the book lore. They haven't stopped with book lore. Okay. But there's a book in Nodcry that essentially is telling the story of the Tsaritsa and the Descender.
Okay.
Right? Who kind of... Yeah. And basically the book talks about how even though they loved each other, fate like pulled them apart, kind of thing. Right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of implied with a lot of the other like lore spots with like the information that's going around. It's like the Tsaritsa's father was the original Archon.
Mm-hmm.
Right? After he died, she took up the mantle. Right?
Right.
Now, she loved the third Descender. Right?
Yes.
Third Descender was said to be like a great warrior type of thing, a great hero.
Mm-hmm.
And the running theory now is that the great hero who was the lover of the Tsaritsa was Ajax.
But Ajax is child.
No, Ajax is a nickname given by Skirk to child.
Oh, okay.
So, here's what people are thinking is that, have you ever wondered why Child, although he's just like an unremarkable dude, was able to channel the foul legacy and be unaffected by delusions, even though he uses them?
I assumed like the doctor or somebody like tampered with them.
No. Because based on his lore, he is just a guy. He fell into the abyss, and then Skirk trained him, and then he was able to use the foul legacy and whatever, right?
Mhm.
One suspicion is that Ajax, the original... oh, excuse me.
Okay.
Sorry, I have a big cough. So I'm drinking some water, wait. Okay. So the big suspicion is that Ajax, who was the third descender, his will, after he was separated into pieces, like his body and consciousness was separated into the pieces to serve as the Gnoses, right?
Right.
His will was sucked into the abyss. When Child fell in, the will his willpower attached to Child,
Okay.
giving him the strength and ability to channel said power from the abyss without large repercussion,
Okay.
right? Aside from him just being tired or something, right?
Mhm.
So, essentially, part of Ajax's will is inside Child. That's one of the theories going on right now.
Okay. And how does this will like manifest itself, or like?
By allowing him to, what you call it, use the
Survive.
powers of like foul legacy,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Use delusions. Because if you look at everyone else, they're able to use, the people who we've witnessed use delusions
Yeah.
are extraordinary people, right? If you look at La Senora, she's not just a person, right? She was a flaming woman type of thing. She's a witch from a bygone time, right?
Right.
That's why she was able to use that. If you look at
Arlecchino.
other people, like Arlecchino is able to use a delusion. I don't think she uses a delusion, but she probably could because she's from the Crimson Moon bloodline, right?
Right.
Scaramouche is probably
He's a
able
robot.
to use one also because he's a machine,
Yeah.
right? The only other person we've seen use a delusion without repercussion to a large extent is Child.
Right.
And there's nothing else about him that is special aside from him falling into the abyss. And it doesn't he doesn't indicate anywhere that he was affected by it. Nothing on his body shows he was affected by it.
Right.
And he's still able to use a delusion and transform and whatever without much repercussion aside from being tired.
Right.
So that's what people are thinking, that maybe maybe Skirk calls him Ajax because she is reminded of the original Ajax from him because he actually has Ajax's will inside of him.
Oh.
Kind of like Terra, lingering will.
Oh, okay. Cool. That's a cool theory.
Right? It's an interesting theory going on. Aside from that, there hasn't been any other big groundbreaking stuff at the moment, right? Like, I mean, Columbina being the moon goddess reincarnated, that was we kind of knew that beforehand already, and it was very obvious.
Okay.
So the main question that's going on is how are they gonna tackle the whole rare thing?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Right.
Well, it seems like Nefer will have the answer to that.
And okay, and I saw for a second because I was fixing a few stuff before the recording.
Yeah.
But I saw the stream for a second and I saw that there's a boss fight against Rerir.
Well, yeah.
I expect that boss fight to end very, very quickly.
Well, yeah. Like usually
Because,
in these storyline boss fights, they happen and then things change, right?
Yeah, because if it's like a extended boss fight where you fight Rerir and whatever, then I think that's an injustice to Rerir.
Right.
Because he's supposed to have the power to destroy the planet and you're getting stopped by this random traveler dude who barely has any power. Because we've established that the traveler's power is very weak compared to the bigger hitters.
Yeah.
As seen with when he fought Arlecchino, right?
Well, I assume at that point, everybody's on your side there. So, Columbina's with
Yeah.
you. Maybe they'll, maybe it's Link fighting Calamity Ganon, right? You do all these things and they weaken him enough for you to land the final strike, kind of thing.
Yeah, but like even Link had the Master Sword as his MacGuffin weapon.
Yeah,
right?
although
the
you
thing,
don't,
the sword that
although
seals the
apparently
darkness, right?
you don't need to get it to fight Ganondorf.
You don't need to get it, yeah, but like lore-wise,
You
he
have
did
it.
get it, and he fought Calamity Ganon with
Right.
it, right?
So we'll see where
Traveler
that
has a
goes.
dull sword.
Oh yeah.
I really hope they also answer the question what happened to his sword,
Which one?
because
The original sword. you
his
saw.
sword, the original sword, because it said that the sword fell into the ocean or something.
Right.
It's
that's
there
why
somewhere, and the sibling has a sword also.
Right,
So like
yeah.
you have a sword. Where's the sword?
True.
But yeah,
Also, like, okay, for me, they've really done well with Not Cry, I think. Like, it feels very alive compared to the other nations, I would say. Like,
alive in what sense?
okay, like sometimes, for example, you'll see, NPCs from previous quests. You will actually see them roaming around, and then, like,
Yeah.
and then, like,
you
for
can
example,
see
any character
sila,
that has Lauma,
yeah.
if you have Lauma and you're in the island where she's from, characters react differently when you're as her. Same with Flint's, right? I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And then
Wait, but if you don't have Lauma, can you see her in the overworld?
yes.
Okay.
And
that's
sometimes
cool.
they'll have these little cutscenes and you talk to them. They're like, "Oh, hello, traveler."
Okay, that's good.
And then
I mean, they should have had that from the beginning.
True.
But
I wish they had this before.
I'm Wuwa biased since we had that from the
Yeah.
beginning.
Although I will
But-
say, I find it really stupid that one of the anecdotes actually requires you having a said character to finish them.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a bit. I don't like
That's
that.
stupid.
That's
I have
a
not
very big
encountered
red
that.
flag.
I have not encountered that yet, so I don't know if there's if there's something I'm not aware of. But that's not a good idea. Having the anecdotes
Yeah,
only
but like-
work if you or maybe it should
you
be
have
that
that
you can finish the
character-
anecdote. And you can
But
do it
like-
if you do it again and you have the character, something else.
and you have
happens.
there's like a special interaction or something like that, right?
Yeah, so Inefa feels very good. Like I like Inefa and Aino as a team in the so far I like them as the character. I like their characters.
like
I like
as
the
a pair?
dynamic between the two. Where Aino is this little girl who is a genius, but still a little girl. And then you have Inefa, who is both
Like a super advanced robot.
who is also her like I like like at first I was like, huh, this is how they release Aino as like she's basically a child genius that has a candy flux issue. But
yeah.
then, over time it becomes endearing, I will admit.
Yeah, I like it because I've seen some of their interactions. I like it because it reminds me of Tora and Poppy.
Yes,
Xenoblade.
yes.
It reminds me of that a lot, but like if Tora was more childish.
Yes, and he's already how old is what are
Tora is technically still a young he's like a teenager in Noppon life.
yeah, what is Noppon life? 1 human year is to
No.
It's not like that.
We don't understand how old Noppon can be because like
They shouldn't live that
because
long.
we don't understand because like the age gaps between certain characters, if you look at them when you compare it to Noppon, is like
Thousands of years.
what the hell. like like if I remember correctly, like Ricky in Xenoblade 1 is like 100 plus years old or something. I don't
Prior to
remember.
you meeting him.
Or like he's like 80 something, I think.
Oh, he's old.
He's old, but he looks quite young, and he's kind of small also. It's like it has nothing to do with size or like how active they are. It's weird.
Yeah. Anyway, Yahoda, like I'm glad they gave personality to many of these characters. Like Yahoda, she's such a relatable character. Like, do you know who that is?
Who the heck is Yahoda?
The Zenless Zone Zero looking character. With the beanie and the
I'm sorry,
pigtails.
like... Who? I have to Google this. Wait, who? How do you spell Yahoda?
Jahoda.
Yahoda.
She's the one with the
Genshin.
meme emotes.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, yeah, she does give very ZZZ vibes.
Like, her interactions were great in the game because like there's basically a part where hey Yahoda, because like you go to Nefer because you know she has the information, right? So like, hey Yahoda, you need to help them infiltrate the Fatui facility. Okay, boss. Like she's scared of being fired, right? And she's like she wants to do a good job, and then it's like, oh, by the way, Yahoda, until you come back from the job, you're fired.
Oh, wow.
It's like, what do you mean I'm fired? It's one of those like if you get caught, you don't work for me. So if you get caught, you have nothing. I have nothing to do with you. And then when you guys came back, it's like, oh yeah, you're hired. Oh yeah, you're hired. You're unfired. Now get back to work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nefer's hot. I'll just say it out loud. Nefer's hot.
Yeah.
They know what they were
always-
doing with her design.
I wish they released her in Sumeru. Her aesthetic is so Sumeru.
She's from Sumeru.
What are you doing in Not?
She's literally from Sumeru.
Yeah,
that's
but-
why.
Exactly, but like, what are you doing in Not Cry?
Well, she established like information and stuff like that.
Yeah. But like, I would have liked it if more of the characters looked like Lauma, where you have this whole ancient fairy vibe to a lot of them. Because then I think it would fit the area more.
Well, although like that's only one side of Not Cry. You also have like Sila Inefa, who's an actual robot.
Well,
right?
yeah. But like, you have that technopunk side of steampunk technopunk side of Not Cry, and then you have the more like foresty fantasy character type, right? So you have Lauma, you have Flins.
You've got your night elves, your humans.
Like your forest elf, your like
Kulang na lang
Flins
orcs.
is basically like
Honestly,
Flins is like undead basically.
Yeah, so kulang
looks
honestly.
undead.
If like all we need is some sort of orcish looking thing, you have Not Cry is basically Azeroth. It's Warcraft.
Yeah, exactly. That I would have very much liked it if Nefer like was featured in Sumeru instead, because like that, because I think she would like that would be a banger design.
Well, she's
for
gonna
Sumeru.
be
Like,
in. There is a story that's going to happen in Sumeru, and Nefer's gonna be there. So
yeah.
You
But
kinda
like,
get your wish.
For main story wise,
yeah. It would have been nice to know her earlier. She's basically because she's essentially the Yelan of Sumeru / Not Cry.
yeah, but like, if I think they would have sold a lot of. They would have sold
if she was already
like,
there.
she would have had a mega amount of sales if you release this woman in Sumeru,
Instead
because
of
like
now, yeah.
she matches the vibe so much and she looks very, very attractive.
Yes.
Like that would have been a banger.
Although, like, I
tell
think
you.
a lot of people already got that with Lauma because of her because of Lauma's assets, let's say.
Mhm.
Her very large assets. Anyway.
Yeah.
Also, like, I like how Flynn's is because even Flynn's has special interactions. He's very like he's not dense, so to speak. He's not like that kind of character. It's like, oh, what are you talking about? Like, he has personality as well, which I appreciate.
He's more of an apathetic type, maybe.
I mean, he plays around. He has emotions. He's just like, oh, what's going on? I was busy doing this. That's why I wasn't here. What are you doing here?
Oh, so he's a bit too monotone.
Kinda. He's a little like Auroron, but a little more serious. You can take him seriously compared to Auroron.
Alright.
And of course,
I mean,
you have these weekly Columbina interactions. low-key, that's my favorite part of Not Cry so far.
You interact with Colombina weekly?
Yes, so every week they have this thing called Salinic Chronicles, which is like the traveler visiting Colombina and then going through different interactions and just your friendship growing. It's cool too because like there's a secret cutscene that actually gives you Fatui Harbinger lore with if you do it with Colombina.
Oh really?
Yes, so essentially like she said, "Oh, so she can fly, right?"
Yes.
So there's an encounter where the traveler's like, "Oh, where's Colombina?" And then Colombia's like, "Hello, I'm right behind you." So Paimon's like, "Ah!" She's scared. And then Colombina's like, "Ah, I used to do this all the time with Arlecchino and I used to do this all the time with Arlecchino Sandrone. They were quite nice to me." And although there's actually like Colombina and Sandrone have a very strange and funny relationship. Like I don't know if you've seen the episode.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the clip of Sandrone crashing out.
Yes, I have seen that. Like Colombina is expert rage baiter.
Yes. You have like, do you know the context of that, by the way?
Kind of, yeah. Pretty, yeah.
So, and then she was like, "Oh, every time I tried to do it with Arlecchino, she said she was testing me. I thought it was a game, so I would always try, but then she would catch me. And then I finally managed to sneak up on her one day, and then she never played with me again. So it's like, oh, you're sad." And then she misses Rosalina, the Senora. She actually misses her.
Really?
Yeah, because there was like, oh, there were the particular harbingers that were actually nice to me were Arlecchino, Sandrone, and then she stops for a bit, and then she's like, "Here, take my hand." Colombina once said, Rosalina said I should show gratitude for kindness, kind of thing. So you've got
I mean,
and then like once a week there are these cutscenes of her like going about in Not Cry with you, the traveler, and this is gonna happen for a long time. I think like there are what let me go see her, and then I'll
I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's like a lot of interactions. I hope this. How long did they say Not Cry was gonna be? Like as a region, is it
know,
just like equivalent to a normal region?
I think it is because they release two Archon quests in one.
That's good.
Yeah, it's much faster than most, which I appreciate.
It's either my worry about that is that it's either they're trying to speed up so that we don't stay and not cry too long, or we have two Archon quests because they have to cram all the lore in there.
That's what I'm pretty sure. That's exactly what this is. What this is.
And that's still one of the things that makes me sad about Genshin, that they have to do this.
So presumably 1 week contains so there are part 1 of the Selenic Chronicles has 6 quests, so that's 6 weeks. And there are 3 parts of the Selenic quest, so 24 weeks. So 24 weeks is how many months?
That's 6 months.
Yeah. So 6 months. 5.5 months or 6 months. I assume this
6
means
months.
we have to wait half a year before we get to Snezhnaya. If
But
this ends,
that's part 1.
If this
though,
ends,
right?
yeah, that's just part 1. Yes. If this ends leading into not Snezhnaya. If it doesn't, then well, it doesn't. But yeah, like First off, Emmy Lo did a very good job. I don't know what she sounds like in JP, but I assume she sounds very nice.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, Damselet's a very good character. I like her. I like her a lot. And like, I'm not rolling for anybody until she comes out because I'm trying to keep my Harbinger streak going.
Do you have Arlecchino?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay,
I
good.
have all the Harbingers. What's his name? Linny doesn't count. He's not a Harbinger.
No, doesn't count.
Scaramouche does count. He was a Harbinger when the game began.
He was. Yeah, he was.
So I have all 3 of the playable Harbingers, and supposedly Damselet's next. So that's 4, and Sandrone is 5. Yeah. So that's my. And the anecdotes are done much better. Like Genshin, like Nodcry is making Genshin feel a little more alive, in a way. And I appreciate that. They still have some things to work on, but I appreciate that. And I wish they do the Nodcry Treasure Compass style for the other regions. Because the Treasure Compass in Nodcry just shows you where every chest is.
Oh.
Yeah, although you have to work...
Does it not do that in the other
No,
regions?
it can't. It only works in Nodcry, like that. They should do this in the other regions, I think.
Yeah, that's a really good system.
Yeah, although you don't immediately get to do that. You have to work your way to getting it.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. But, like, the fact that it's there is
I appreciate
what's
that
important,
much
you know?
Overall, I'm enjoying Nodcry. So it's still small for my taste, but I'm liking it. I'm just worried as well that the teams are it's like the Natlan problems, like Natlan team. They're starting to do Nodcry team essentially with this one.
Yeah. I mean, considering what happened
Although,
with, like...
to be fair as well, like Star Rail's kind of doing that with the Chrysos heirs.
a lesser extent.
Fair.
It's the Chrysos heirs thing is more because, like, they chose one archetype of, like, DPS, and some of them are in that archetype, others are not.
Yeah, which confuses the whole thing.
Yeah.
Genshin wise, so the stream is gonna have, we're gonna. Honestly, I'm not too interested in this. What do you call it? What is the term? The box, sandbox.
Yeah, the sandbox
Honestly, I'm
thing.
not too interested in that mode.
I don't think, unless you're, like, willing to design, and there's definitely a community of designers out there for game modes.
Isn't that where the whole Roblox fan base comes from? Is that what Roblox is? I'm not sure.
Roblox is kind of like that, yeah, where, like, everyone just designs their
Just
own
have
levels
fun,
and whatnot.
right.
So, yeah, I mean, I think that will, like, I'm pretty sure Genshin has its own, like, fan base that is all, you know, the designers and whatnot. I'm sure they had loads of fun with those the parkour events and the other customizable events, right? So I think that's more tailored towards them.
Yeah.
But outside
worry
for the regular
like,
players, I'm not so sure.
I worry it becomes like your Genius Invocation TCG. It becomes fun in the beginning, but then nobody does it after.
And
the
then
first few
people just
matches.
drop it, yeah, because there's no incentive to do it.
But this one looks like it kind of has some incentive. But then again, I didn't even do the incentives of like the teapot.
I mean, yeah, like when it comes to, like, creating engaging activities, it's kind of hard for Genshin at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't seem that it's a bit difficult. Like, outside of exploration, that is. Like,
True.
exploration, they probably have it good, but considering how small Nodcry is, it might
It's not
cause a
there
lot
yet.
of burnout quickly.
Yeah,
It's not there yet,
Yeah, there's
yeah.
still more to do, I suppose. But I think, yeah, like, I don't know, maybe I'm overly positive, but yeah, I'm enjoying Nodcry a lot. Even if the lore,
I had no doubts.
even if the story is a bit fast paced, I'd say.
I mean, considering how much lore they have to catch up on and
'cause they're
inform
saying
the
like,
people
oh,
of.
Because like the traveler was saying like, oh, I remember this place. This is where my spaceship landed.
Yeah, like,
So I'm wondering like, where is it then? Right?
it's not there. Another theory was that the waypoints are parts of the spaceship.
Oh, and that's why only the traveler can use them.
Yeah, that's why, like, to everyone they just assume, oh, that's a thing,
It's an interesting
and
concept.
you know they don't. But to you, it's very apparent how to use
Yeah.
them,
Ah,
and they share the same color scheme as the ship.
nga no, yeah. And that's why you
They
can
share
also
the
make
same.
portable ones.
Yeah,
So you watched the Minceleaf video, right? Did she cover as well
yes.
the whole somehow you were in the ship the whole time and somehow Lumine was there outside?
yeah, exactly.
What's your take on that?
It
if you have any thoughts.
it puts into question it puts into question how much of your memory is actually true, right? How much of what you know as the traveler is actually what actually happened, right? Because it's starting to become like the lines are starting to blur in terms of what is the truth, because there's a lot of holes in what we originally thought happened, right? Like there's some theories are suggesting that you never had a sibling in the first
So
place.
who is she?
And the world itself created something based on you.
Which is her?
That's why, which is her. Which is why, like, if you connect it to the previous lore, it's why the Irminsul registered the sister as something local and not a descender, diba?
But you
Right?
are.
Remember the sister, but you are. In the sense that maybe upon your entry to the world, it generated essentially a copy of you in a different sense to act as a driving force or act as a entity within the world, like a copy paste,
Right.
right?
Okay.
Which is because there's a lot of holes also. Why did only one ship crash
And yet-
that we know
and there's
of
two of you.
when you came with your sibling, right?
Right.
Why at the start of the game were there two stars flying over the world, where in fact only one ship crashed?
Yes.
And if it's your ship,
Where's her
what
ship?
happened to your sister's ship? Doesn't she have her ship?
Yeah.
Did you share the ship? Clearly you didn't share the ship.
Well, yeah.
Because
if you shared the ship, she
You were
would've come
never
out.
pulled out. Exactly. So that's why a lot of people, that's why one of the theories, the whole Tevat is a giant simulation type thing,
Yeah.
which
we saw that
highly likely.
because we saw that as well with Mavuika punching the
Right,
abyss
punching
into
the fake sky.
was there, right?
Right? It's still like a big plausible thing that the entire world is a simulated reality and each entity inside is an AI, right?
And you're a real person.
You are a real person
In, like, the grid, so
who
to speak.
landed. Yes, right? You're in the grid, and because of your appearance, like, it also kind of pulled you, what you call it, a version of you to kind of add to the system, you could say. You could also say that the Abyss people are the real locals of the planet, which is more, I think that's more likely,
All right.
right? Like, I think it's quite likely that the people from the Abyss and, like, Skirk's people, because remember, she was part of the people that were there before.
from
right?
a different planet, yeah.
Like, from a different, it's like her people or the original people, the people who come from the Abyss are the original owners of the planet, and the people who came after, the people who are like the heavenly principles, they're the ones who kind of created the simulation of the world, right? Because they wanted to create a better world, you could say.
Yes.
That's why when we got a look to see about what the world looks like from outside of the planet, right? There was a shot of that, remember? It looks like a giant typhoon on the planet, right? That's what Tevat is from an external perspective. Yeah.
right.
like,
Fast.
it's really interesting to see. Yeah, it's hard to determine exactly where we're going, I guess, with the end game. And I just really wish that they distributed some of the deeper lore drops earlier, because like,
This is the cool stuff we wish we knew before.
yeah, like this is the stuff that you should have been telling people, or at least like hinting to people before, so that like the lore or the overall lore would make sense.
Yeah.
Because you haven't included basically any of the deeper lore, like they only started doing like subtle, smaller scale lore drops in Fontaine, right?
Yeah, with the dragons and
and stuff, right? It's so late already that you kind of didn't get enough exposition, so now you're cramming all the exposition within one tiny area, right? This not cry area, right? And your space is limited because the region itself is small, so you have little extra space to work with. You can't have a proxy region, or you're going to be forced to make the traveler return to older places, which would then make you question, why did we not talk about this when we were there the first time? Which is another problem, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if they manage to tell it well, like if they manage to tell the story well, then okay, sure. But like, they're really gonna have to find a way to keep people interested in the area, right? Outside of introducing new characters, outside of bringing new lore bombs every patch. I mean, it's cool, but like, we're gonna have to really get everyone to understand well.
Right. So I guess that's Genshin so far. Not Cry is doing
Varka
well.
showed up,
There's
right?
just
Isn't
a few
Varka gonna show up?
things you gotta fix, especially that anecdote thing. I don't like that.
Yeah. Isn't Varka gonna show
Yeah,
up?
finally he's gonna show up in the next patch.
Took him long
Took
enough.
him long enough, and then he's wielding the wolf's gravestone, so I don't know if that means
That's supposed to be that's his weapon.
Well, yeah, but
because he's supposed to be like the wolf knight.
yeah, but then I don't know if that means they're gonna actually put a standard weapon on rate up.
Yeah, that's either that or he'll be added to the standard banner.
Yeah, we'll see.
Which would be good. I'm just saying, the standard banner.
Could
I'm still against the whole chronicled wish system. That's just it's horrible. You should just add them to standard.
Yeah. Do you think they should have
Honestly.
adopted the Genshin? Most gachas do that, right? Like after a while, like X character will
They just
eventually get
add.
added there. That kind of thing.
That's what Arknights does.
Yeah, that's what most gachas
After a
do.
while,
Then you
most
have like,
gachas do that.
then you have like FGO, which is
FGO. I mean, you have a standard
you don't
pool.
roll on, you never
regularly
roll on the standard of FGO.
you
Unless there's
you
some
never do.
story locked servant you really, really want.
that you like, yeah.
And even then,
but
at
the
some
thing
point,
with FGO is
they get rate ups.
yeah, and the thing with FGO is that like they don't always, not every new character is a limited release. They regularly also release standard characters.
Yes.
Right? Characters to be added to standard,
Yes.
on regular. Right? Instead of having everyone that they release that's new to be a limited character, there's standards that they release.
Is this
Which
how
is
is
good
this how WoW
practice.
does it? I don't know, kasi.
What do you mean?
What does WoW
Oh
do
no
with
no,
their
Wu
characters?
was still like everyone's limited on release.
Oh.
It's still like that. It's just that when it comes to WoW, it's like it's not
It's not as essential.
a lot of the acquisition part. That's the most difficult part about the game.
Acquisition
like,
of what?
once you have the character, like once you have the character, you can make do with a lot of other stuff. Like there's a lot of free weapons that are just as good for the character. There's a lot of free-to-play teammates that could still work, even though there are better teammates on the banners and whatnot.
Right.
Getting their equipment and, echoes and substats prepared, it can actually be done in a single day,
Ah,
which is
that's better.
you can actually optimize your like sets and echoes in a single day, which is wow. But in terms of standard characters, we haven't had any new additions lately.
Oh. Wait, so those like Ayuno and that Mavuika looking girl?
No, they're Augusta. No, they're limited.
I see. Okay, so that, I guess that's Genshin. And now
I think that yeah.
yeah, because I don't know, like I don't know if there's something I'm not talking about from Nodcry or Genshin.
No,
because
so far I don't think they've revealed anything in Genshin that's groundbreaking aside from confirming stuff that we've either predicted or theorized about previously.
well, we're getting Durin as well in the next patch. The new Durin character, he's gonna appear.
I really wish he looked more like an adult.
Yeah, but I
'Cause
appreciate
they made him like a
his design
young
is a little,
boy.
Well, yeah, but like he was a child as well when you met him in the Simulanka event. So it only makes sense.
Yeah, but like thinking about what Durin is supposed to
It's
be like a
weird,
big
right? Like he should.
Dragon Lord type monster thing.
Well, it's kind of like we said earlier. It's kind of like Sothis in Fire Emblem. She's a kid when you meet her.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. I put it
Yeah,
that
but
way.
like Sothis never ended up like being threatening in any way. You could tell she was like regal to an extent, like that she's like a royalty, which it did translate into her being younger as well. But like when it comes to Durin, I feel like they should have made him look more adult because he's supposed to be this. Like if you look at his outfit, right? Have you seen his outfit?
Oh yes, he's wearing long pants. Rare for
Like long pants and like he has dragon aesthetic all over
Yeah.
his body with a dark color scheme.
Yeah.
That would look so much better on a adult dude character, because now he kind of looks like a teenage cosplayer, Chunibyo guy.
Oh yeah.
Because like it like okay, because there are some people who can pull it off. Like Scaramouche, he pulls it off well. Because like he kind of gives that Chunibyo vibe, but he pulls it off well because he's like he has the attitude for it.
Yeah. Don Sombrero.
Right? He has the attitude and he looks like he means business.
Yeah, which
Right.
he usually does.
With Durin, I don't think the aesthetic and the body type matches. I feel like he should be the same body type as like Varka,
That's an interesting
right?
take.
Wouldn't that be cooler, right?
Yeah.
Like you have
Yeah.
like a Dragon Lord type guy. I mean, we have Novelette, yes, but he's the sophisticated,
Mature.
you know,
oh yes.
powerful dragon within type guy, right?
Oh.
This guy is like dragon outside, the beast, right? That would be really cool, if
Okay.
you ask me. Like dragon aesthetic, and he's
He's a man's
big,
man.
he's tall,
His dragon's
right?
dragon.
Now he kind of looks like he kind of looks like a whelp,
It's like,
a
it's
whelp.
like
Mm.
you wanted like Smaug. You got Toothless.
Yes, yeah, it's something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I get it. I get where they're coming
Toothless is
from.
like
He's supposed to be-
Toothless is good, but in his own way, not in a like.
Yeah, like
Toothless is a younger dragon. Like Smaug is like
Yeah.
ancient,
yeah.
1,000-year-old entity.
But yeah, like the thing with Durin, the best way to describe it is like Smaug. If can you imagine Smaug doing the toothless happy face with the tongue out?
Oh my god, that's nightmare fuel.
That is weird, right? It just looks off. That's what I see when I see Durin.
Oh, because he's
It's like-
he's an adult. He's a giant.
Like he's
Dragon man.
supposed to be like the dark, threatening freak of nature, created, corrupted dragon.
Yeah.
And now you're like a Shota.
You know what? This is like oh my god. what was it? Dragon Fable, right? When you get the eggs.
Yes, yes. Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Like you have like the skeleton dragon, right?
Yeah, but then,
And then you have
it came from that. Or
you got the wrong egg.
or and then like wait, or your dragon.
Your dragon is supposed
This
to
is
be
like
the evil
remember
dragon.
like when your dragon egg in Dragon Fable hatches, it has this like evil.
It's like evil, and then when his is
It's
like
just
the
a
happy
little-
face and everything.
It's just a little whelp that's asleep.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's like the aesthetic feels off, right? With especially with all the other characters they're releasing in Not Cry,
Right.
like everyone has like aura.
Oh,
You know?
okay. That's
Durin has
he has no aura. That's
Like-
what you're saying.
everyone's like okay. Remember when they were showcasing like all the portraits of like the name and then them in like a stance
Yeah,
in
yeah,
aura
yeah.
farming, right? When I saw Durin's, I was like, they got no aura. He has no riz.
Okay.
You know, like he's like failing the aura farm.
Okay.
Right there, like. He looks out of place. Like,
Out of place.
why does he look like that? Why is he a kid? I hate it. I get it that like it's relevant lore wise that he's a kid
But it's still
and
weird.
like he's a young dragon, but he would look so much better. Like okay, if he had like the attitude of a teenager or like the mind of a teenager, but he looked like an adult, that would be a really unique character, wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
Like imagine he's like
Shazam.
Yeah, exactly. Like you don't encase his
That'd
personality
be funny actually.
within
Like you
how
see this
he looks.
giant hulking man going around. Whoa! Look at that! Like,
Yeah, but then it's like, hey, mommy, I need something like that. Like you
okay.
that would have brought so much more personality to the character, if you ask me. But like, why did we do this? You know, like. But yeah, I guess it is what it is. I hope their character. I mean, with all the other characters, they hit the mark really well.
Yeah.
But Durin is the only like one that missed the mark for me.
For you, Dorian.
For me, Durin missed the mark. Everyone else is eating up really well.
Yes. Right. So,
Yeah.
quickly, before we go into Star Rail, since you brought up aesthetics, I don't know if we mentioned in the last episode, the Legends ZA, right?
Yeah.
I thought, so at first there was that Dragonite, the controversial Dragonite,
With the big wings.
yes, and I mean I thought it was alright, and then I saw Victory Bell. Oh my.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Victor Bell either. It's also really weird looking to me. I also saw a leak of like Mega Zygarde.
Mega Zygarde.
Yeah, and like, and I saw it and I was like, oh, really?
Uh-oh.
Like, okay, you know the vibe that I gave you from about Durin?
Yeah.
Like Mega Zygarde gives me the same
Oh,
vibe.
no.
I'm like, what the hell is that?
So even his like dog,
like you're supposed to look cool.
even his
but-
dog form looks cooler.
No, yeah, I'd say like if you were looking for like something really cool looking, his 100% form is already really cool looking.
Okay, that giant.
Like, and his Mega Evolution design looks like a downgrade to me.
Oh man. Oh well. We'll see how it goes. Pokemon Legends ZA. I wonder
Yeah.
how long it'll take before we get a new region.
I mean,
Or your worst fear, the black and white remakes.
my worst fear is a black and white remake that ends up garbage. And to be honest, it's very easy to it's gonna take a lot of effort to make it good, and it's gonna be super easy to mess up, which is why I'm very happy that they haven't done anything. Because like, one wrong move and you mess up everything, everyone hates you.
Right. So
But
now we can move on finally to Honkai Star Rail, to this recent patch. So I gotta ask, right? Like, after all this whole thing, like this whole current Star Rail storyline, I still don't get it. What exactly is Evernight? What is she?
Okay, Evernight is exactly what she said.
So
Like,
March's
she's
March's
basically
real self is Evernight.
No. She's okay, she's not exactly the same as the real self, right? She's a version of March that has those memories, but is not the same person. Right? You get that? Because she's not exactly the same. Like, she's not exactly like, oh, the March of before.
The March before she lost, because like I had assumed it was March's original version of March is Evernight.
Like, before she lost her memories, right?
Yeah, I had assumed that was
the
what
whole
it
idea.
was. But no.
I don't think so. Because I think this March, I think Evernight is something that the previous version of March created to protect March after she lost her memories.
Huh. Like,
She's a defense
okay.
system.
Alright, like, I have a comic book. I get it in a comic book sense. I think Batman has something like this. So yeah, like, I can wrap my head around it. Yeah.
Like you mean like the
Zuren R Batman.
I think Zuren R Batman, yes.
Like, he's
guess
an
something
alternate
like
personality to prevent him from being mentally attacked.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, the closest I came to truly understanding what she was like, after a while during the story, like, so she's a nobody? Or she's Shion?
No, she's not really she's closer to Shion than an actual nobody.
So she's Shion to March's Sora, or the original March's Sora.
The original March's Sora, yes. Because let's think about it like this: Sora is the Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora is the original Sora. Okay. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So Sora,
in
while he's in Castle Oblivion,
yeah,
during Chain of Memories, is March 7.
losing his mind, like, slowly.
Like he doesn't have his old memories, and like he doesn't understand who he is.
Oh,
Right. That's March 7.
to a bigger extent, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Evernight is kind of like Shion, yeah,
Okay.
but also
Namine.
kind of like, no, not Namine. I would have said like something like Data Sora from Recoded,
Oh,
who is technically Sora, but
not
doesn't
really Sora.
act as Sora, but acts as essentially a defense system rather than an actual person.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's a lot of interesting lore pieces about March 7th when they were going through it, and a lot of interesting pieces about remembrance as well.
Yeah, I've heard a theory that Fully doesn't exist yet.
Yes,
And that
it's a very interesting theory.
Fully is actually like projecting from the future.
Okay, that's a different theory from the
What
one
did
I
you
know.
think? What's the one you know?
The one I know is that Fully is dead.
Well, if Fully is dead.
Fully,
then-
the
what? Okay.
It's very interesting. Okay.
Okay.
It's like Fully is dead, and the people, whenever someone receives the gaze of Fully, it's not from Fully itself, but from one of Fully's children.
From the garden? You mean?
Okay.
When you played the story, did you notice a term that Evernight said? Pure child of Anasrava.
Yeah.
So I looked into it, and the pure children of Anasrava are essentially theorized to be the emanators of the remembrance, created from when Fuli was kind of
Dead.
shattered to an extent.
Okay.
The similarity all of the emanators have is that they're all female and they all have pink hair.
Really?
Yes. So
Huh.
I think you can understand how
Okay.
Cyrene is also connected.
Oh, yeah.
But aside from that, the excuse me. Aside from that, the pure children of Anasrava were the ones who established the Garden of Recollection,
Right.
and the there's a term that they use, the Garden of Peace or something, is something that they had, like the land of peace or something. There's a certain term that was mentioned in the story
I'll try.
about
I'll try to look for the cutscenes.
yeah, I think it
again.
was mentioned by one of the memo keepers or something, but it was said that the Garden of Recollection created this paradise of memories around the celestial body of Fuli. Fuli didn't create it. Which and what did they say? Yeah, it's and all of the children of Fuli, the pure child of Anasrava, they all have relations or were sealed in 6-phased ice,
Oh.
which is the type of ice that March 7th has power over.
Yes.
Right? So, I think it's all but confirmed that March 7th is an emanator of remembrance, right? Because she is a pure child of Anasrava.
All right. Just like
We do not know, just like Cyrene.
Cyrene? Is that what that is? We're
Yeah.
certain of that, I suppose, with Cyrene.
Yeah. The Anasrava Pure Land. That's what it's like. The Eden of Blessed Insight. That's what it's called. They created the Garden of Recollection created an area around the celestial body of Fuli where there's a bunch of memory crystals and whatever.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, that's crazy. That the pure child, that she is an they basically confirmed she's an emanator of remembrance. Evernight, however, is a different case. Evernight is likely an emanator of the Enigmata.
Right. Yeah, because that's what she mentioned. I remember this. Yeah.
Yeah, because her idea of oblivion is also called Enigmata. So
Yes.
the running belief is that excuse me, the running belief is that the Evernight personality, or the entity inside March 7th that is Evernight, is actually an emanator of the Enigmata who knows how to utilize the abilities of the latent abilities of March 7th as an emanator of the remembrance. That's why Evernight can use memo sprites and whatnot and manipulate memories to the greater extent than as compared to the people from the Garden of Recollection, right?
Right.
But in truth, she's an emanator of the Enigmata, which is why she can exist in a forgotten form of March 7th's memories-ish. Right?
Okay.
It's a very interesting prospect, seeing that she's essentially in charge of making sure March 7th is safe, and that technically those memories will stay hidden, the memories of who she was before.
So is this a conclusion to the March 7th's past arc, or is this just an extra?
I believe
page?
that this is. I think this will be the most we'll see of March 7th. I think or the most we'll see of it for a while, because
Okay.
Amphorius kind of in this chapter of Amphorius, it kind of turned into a whole
It's a March chapter.
let's
It's a
make
it's a
let's
trailblazer mark. It's a
no, it's a trio chapter,
yeah.
right? The Trailblazer trio. It became more of a situation where like let's get all of the main trio and make them finally ready to move forward past everything that left them behind,
Yes.
past everything they went through already, right? March can now let go of her past, right? Fully. She can fully let go of it. She can understand that, what's best for her is to embrace the future. Dan Heng can finally let go of Dan Feng, right?
Is that what that was? Like, can he no longer
Yeah.
turn it? Does that mean like he will now permanently look like Permancer Tere? Is that also a transformation?
I believe it's a transformation also.
Oh, okay. So like we can still see Danhang IL, and then now we're gonna have both Danhang IL and Danhang PT.
Yeah. But I think his preference would be Dan Heng PT.
Yeah.
Well, at least from my understanding. Like, the weird part about all of this is that, like, when Dan Heng gets out of Amphorius, will he be able to turn into PT?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, is this
Or-
an Amphor's only thing?
Because like, okay, March turning into Evernight, that's very much possible even outside of Amphorius.
Yeah.
That's fine. But Dan Heng turning into PT, I don't know how true that will be.
Yes. Also,
But yeah.
it's cool that it gets to the point that you actually needed Lygos's help to deal with this whole plan of March. She's that dangerous, Evernight is.
Yeah.
So,
Which, I mean,
how has she been as a character in terms of is she hitting the numbers that they expected, or
oh yeah,
she's still
she's
out.
very
The
good.
banner's done. Okay.
Yeah, Evernight's still out. I think PT comes out soon though, because
Next
they
week.
dropped the PT trailer already. Yeah.
Oh, okay. If you don't have Castoris, is she still worth something?
You can run Evernight as a main DPS if you want. She works as well.
But I feel like it might not. I don't know. Like, okay. At first, I thought it was like, okay, Evernight is to Castoris as Anaxa is to Herta. I assumed it was like that.
Oh no, it's not like that. Evernight is like is kind of like, okay.
Saridra
if you're
Saridra
looking-
to Finon?
No. I mean, excuse me. I mean, they work well together, but she's not a must pull for like optimal strength.
Okay.
Like for Finon, if you want his strongest, then you need Saridra. Right? But
Yeah.
if you want Castoris' strongest, you don't need Evernight.
Really?
Like you can get a lot of bonus out of it, but you're not making Castoris' damage bigger. You're just adding Evernight's damage to the team.
Okay.
So like essentially you when you run her, she's like more of a sub DPS rather than like a
The main.
yeah. I mean you can excuse me.
Oh wow. Oh
I
man.
have a really bad cough. Oh.
Okay. So I'm trying to wrap my head because I'm rewatching the cutscenes to see if there's something I missed. So Evernight first shows up when you meet Argenti?
Yeah.
So like if you look back when Argenti first appears, like where does this happen? Like when does this is this something that they actually showed in a cutscene and nobody noticed until now?
No. Mainly because like they actually did show you this. It was shown to us. like Evernight. We actually did get to see her technically, because there was a scene where March was talking to herself on the train during the Argenti thing.
That was Evernight.
Do you not remember?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. Well, there was a scene where like March was
talking to like, I'm
March
you,
was
the past,
was
and-
talking to was talking to like an edgy version of herself.
Oh, that was Evernight.
And that was Evernight.
Oh. Okay. Also, like I read up, there's like a thing where Tribi says, we don't know who helped us. Apparently, that might have been March as a ghost.
Yeah, it was March. It's
And-
not a what you call it, a question mark thing. It's actually it was in
That's
fact
what happened.
Evernight.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the one who like helped
Tribi.
who helped sila Tribi from behind the scenes.
Yeah. Okay, and also like, so I wonder like, did Lygos like calculate this? I wonder.
What, Evernight?
Cause like this whole thing is like, my lady. I don't know who you are, what you're doing here, but you cannot be here anymore. like that sort of thing.
Yeah, because he understood
The danger of the
he understood
remembrance.
the danger of Evernight. No, the danger of Evernight in particular, because like she was able to modify and get past the permissions of Amphorius, even
that's 'cause she's
though
inside
she
March.
didn't have admin. Yes, but like it's essentially another emanator being able to, because like Lygos is technically an emanator of erudition.
Yes.
March being an emanator of remembrance is like a very big threat, right?
Also, it was like
Like, it's-
for computer language, she gained admin privileges somehow.
She didn't gain admin privileges. She hacked the system so that she could do things that the admin could without admin privileges.
Ah.
It's like it's very scary for Lygos, you know.
Yeah, it's like it's an unknown variable.
Yeah. That's
So-
why if you look at the data logs in like the As I've Written,
Yeah.
it's all like whenever it talks about March 7th and Evernight, it's like errors and stuff, and like it's blotted out.
Ah, mano. Yeah, yeah. Like, I'm glad as well Himiko is still cool with Black Swan. Like, I know there's the meme of her like, of like all the
Okay,
the
she's choking
Trailblazer
Black
trio.
Swan.
She's choking Black Swan. Like,
Yeah. Well, okay, I'm glad to see that Black Swan isn't like the other members of the Garden though, because like
this mean
remember what
she's, like-
Evernight said that
yeah, didn't they say like she's some sort of like this particular garden crew is like some sort of sect?
yeah, they're like a
within the-
cultish people
Yeah. So okay.
that they
she
want
said
to record
their
the
goal is to
perishing
gain
of,
the memories of a god's death.
yes, it's very interesting. Like that's why they kind of want they
Iron
kind
Tomb
of
to
want
exist.
Iron Tomb to exist, because Iron Tomb will cause the death of the erudition,
Yes.
right? Which means they will be able to record a god's death,
Yeah.
right?
And by the way, like I think I asked you off mic, but like it's been what, 2 patches since the Finon thing?
Yeah,
Nanook is still there in Amphorius, is he?
I mean,
He was there,
okay.
because like he was there, we saw
Uh,
Finon. And Finon like attacked
Yeah,
him. They bring that up.
I
Too.
that maybe. I don't know if he's still there, but like I
He
assume
was there.
Yes, I assume yes that like Nanook was there and he's not there anymore because he
Oh.
already looked at Amphorius.
Yeah, he
Either
looked
that or
for-
he's still there.
He's not doing anything.
Either he's still there because like all of the other Lord Ravagers are looking at Amphorius now, waiting for Iron Tomb to see if it will ascend.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know if Nanook is there as right now per se.
Yeah. So let's see. Let me see. Let me look at because I'm trying to find the red text whenever they talk, because those are usually the important ones.
Yeah, red text. Important facts, important statements.
Yes, especially the terms.
Black Swan is Evernight said Black
She has a
Swan
lot
was
of
like
those.
one of the only good memo keepers who are pure hearted, right? But
yeah.
she doesn't want memories. She wants memories for the right reasons, like that.
She was the first to be hijacked by the Remembrance, but she used Memoria to neutralize the firewall, allowing you to enter Amphorius. Okay, so what is the relationship now of Memoria to the digital scape? Because if Amphorius is a digital planet, a digital world.
Yeah. Okay, the reason why Memoria became involved with Amphorius, originally it would have been not affected.
Yeah.
But the reason why it is now
It's the
affected is
cycles,
because of
isn't
the
it?
Seed of Remembrance.
Oh.
No, it's a Seed of Remembrance that was created by Cyrene,
in the first cycle?
right? No, remember that the Tomb of the Unknown Titan is a giant, the Demiurge essentially.
Oh, yeah,
the Demiurge Matrix.
Yeah, it's a giant fake god, right?
It's a giant record. It's a giant record of all of the cycles of Amphorius.
Yeah. Whenever she would go in, and then the book. And
Yes,
here.
it's a giant record of that.
What is the Demiurge? That was the question. Right?
Yeah, but it's a giant record of all of those cycles. Right? That created a Seed of Remembrance, which is essentially like a pure form of Memoria energy, you could say. Which is why Memoria now plays a factor into the world, and why Remembrance plays a factor into the world also.
Yeah. That's why Sunday was able to... sayang nga eh. Sunday was about to save you.
Yeah, you're using the harmony also, trying to help.
That was curious. Wow. That didn't help. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in this part of the cutscene. So, what do you think of... Okay. The cutscene where they showed Stellaron Hunters with you.
Yes, the prophecy of
Did
the
this
four
actually happen, or
apocalypses.
is this something?
No, that actually happened. It's a memory locked behind your mind, but was revealed through Amphorius' memories
So she seriously.
with the help of Cyrene.
So she seriously talked to you. So Kafka seriously talks to you about Amphorius.
Yeah, because it was in her script, which was written by Elio.
Your journey will intertwine with the Remembrance in nearly every possibility Elio has foreseen. It leads to a great crisis, which is happening now.
Yes.
You'll face betrayal. I don't know what that's about. I assume it's March. Lose your way.
Betrayal is like pretty. Shouldn't that technically be Lygos
Oh yeah. Well, you never trusted him, but yeah.
to the extent, or March?
Lose your
Yeah.
way and seek answers. Before you hear these
Yeah.
words, I do not want you to consider this from you arrive because of the decision you made. Tracy, I hope these words can give you strength. It was a wish of the cosmos that set you in motion, and in the tale where you are the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality.
Yeah.
So, she's literally saying okay, do not okay, you can change destiny
Yeah,
under the right
don't stop.
circumstances.
Because the prophecy of finality is the end of the universe.
Right. Oh, and
Because
then they're saying
the Aeon, yeah.
4 paths will converge in Amphorius.
No. That's not what it says. It's 4 paths will lead to the eventual finality.
Okay, so it's destruction,
That's it.
harmony, nihility, and black.
Yes, an 11-letter path
I don't.
that has yet to reveal itself.
I mean, I assume
Apparent.
that's not to scale.
I don't know if it is to scale or not, but the only paths that we know of that have 11 letters are propagation,
Remembrance.
remembrance, propagation, and there was another
Erudition?
one. I forgot.
ERU.
Equilibrium.
Equilibrium.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those are the other only. Those are the only other ones that have 11 letters.
in their name, in the word.
Yeah, but I don't think it's any of them. I think my current theory regarding that is that there will be a different path
There's
that will be
another path.
created. Because Kafka said that it's a path that has yet to reveal itself, right?
Oh yes.
Right.
Yes,
So
yes.
I think in a future world perhaps we'll witness the birth of an Aeon and a path.
Oh. Okay.
Right. Which is why which is why Kafka didn't say you couldn't understand the last one of those, the last the path, because the path it doesn't exist yet.
All right.
Right, so we'll witness the birth of an Aeon. You know, the ascension of a mortal to Aeonhood, maybe.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay, so let me zoom ahead. So now I'm at the part where Sunday tried to save you, didn't work. And then we get to Dan Hung's portion where he's with Xandar.
Yeah, Dan Heng works with Xandar to find
Kaslana.
Kaslana, yeah.
So he's still like, I mean, okay, because it said like, oh, he assimilated into the Iron Tomb, but also
Yeah.
like, he's still
And
there. I suppose Kaslana's
He's buying-
still there in
he's-
spirit.
He's there. He's buying time, basically.
Yeah, he's
'Cause-
he's Makoto Yuki in Persona 3.
Yes, he's essentially assimilated with Iron Tomb and stalling it,
Yeah,
so that you have time to do your things.
to beat it.
So so when Iron Tomb ascends,
You'll be ready
he
for
too he'll be ready, and he'll probably disappear also. We'll see.
it. But in this cycle, Kaslana never answered my calls.
Yeah, like he just like, nah, fuck you, Lygus. I'm just gonna do my own thing like that.
I wonder, like, honestly, like, I feel like one of the Chrysos heirs, at least, is going to go out of Amphorios.
I think all of them should. I think all of them deserve it.
Well, true, but then, like, how does that work? Like,
Because all of them become mimetic entities. Because remember, Black Swan is a mimetic entity. She's not a normal person.
oh, and neither is
Right.
Gallagher.
Gallagher was a history fictionologist. That's
Yeah,
a different
and,
thing.
well, he's gone.
And,
so is-
and it also he's gone. So it also puts into interesting like thought na people can be created from memoria with the remembrance, but people can also be created with the enigmata. Right? Fake people.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So Finon
But,
literally
yeah,
has a
yeah.
conversation with himself. To
Yeah.
was it he got? What was it they got? They got the thing that when Finon scratched Nanook, something fell onto Amphorios. I assume it's his blood.
The divine blood of Nanook.
Yeah. I have heard somebody point out, I think it was Darkos 88 or something, or one of those other theory ones. Like, okay, we saw that Nanook can be damaged, but he can heal, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if that's the case, what happened to his arms and his body? Because it's like, and he has a giant scar on his chest.
I presume that's just how he looks, just normally.
Oh. I think
Because
he
like
said
we
like-
don't really
because like I think I heard Aha did that.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, like each god has their own like form, so like I don't think like any of them can be considered to be like really injured in any way based on just how they look. But that's what makes like him being able to harm Nanook interesting,
One
because
thing's for sure.
it means that the Aeons are killable.
Right. One thing's for sure. Anaxa needs to become a genius after this. He needs to be given that title.
Oh yeah.
I like that. It's like, oh yeah, you Herta and Skrulum can't stay locked with Xandar forever. Here, I'll
Yeah.
tag me in. You guys take care of it. I'll handle him.
Yeah, we go Anaxa.
Yeah, Professor
Really, yeah. Honestly, really underrated
Anaxa.
like participation in all of this Amphorio stuff. Anaxa did so much for everyone. It's really good.
like he does the whole thing with the opposing, what was it? Canis.
Yeah, like if you think about it, Anaxa technically is one of the people who did the most, because like he even participated post his death.
Yeah, he's still there. Yeah.
He's still there.
So he's like, yeah, the question: what is the demiurge? And then, okay, honestly, like the Dan Hong part wasn't really that. I don't know if it was important or not. For me, it was just okay. This is how he becomes chat Dan GPT.
Yeah.
Like he meets Terravox and High Sealans and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So the Earth is hungry, permanence and whatever. Like Terravox.
Yeah.
I wish Terravox looked nice.
I hope he
looked
keeps that
cooler.
power. Oh
It's
well,
just a giant.
I look. He's
It's
just
just a
angry Dromas.
Dromas, yeah.
Oh, but something that I did read about
Yes.
because I read about Dan Hong PT is that him going out of Amphorius later on, like post the story, will actually help the animals he absorbed, because after he leaves Amphorius, the animals that were from Amphorius that went into him, they start
Yeah.
popping up on different planets.
Oh, so
Like a new
Dromas and stuff will
species,
be
yeah.
around in other.
Like a new species, like a new species emerged on this planet that does this and this and this, and it's just like a chimera, or a new species emerged like this and this and this, and it's a Dromas basically.
Oh, okay.
So like he did actually bring their species into the open world type thing, which is really cool. I really like that.
And for a brief moment, we did get the lawful crew. We got we officially saw Ying Sing in game.
Yeah.
Is this a teaser for the Blade SP character we're getting in?
Oh, my gosh, Edo Star is all freaking SP characters. It's so many SP characters.
I heard Himiko's
Like
getting.
everyone. Yeah, apparently the main push in terms of characters during Edo Star, like the main push as in like characters with the most hype, like cause in Amphorius the main push characters were Castoris, Phynon, and Cyrene. Yeah, they're the main push characters. The main push characters of Edo Star are Yae Sakura
Yeah.
and Himeko SP.
So basically, they'll have animations when the banner drops.
Maybe, or they'll just get the most hype for it, you know?
Right.
Like they'll get their own shorts, animations, videos, music video type thing.
I wonder if
we'll
it'll be
see.
Himiko with the sword, because like doesn't the Honkai Impact third Himiko use a giant sword? Or
I
something?
think you're gonna make like High 3 fans cry if she has a sword. Like Like that will be amazing though if you get Himiko with a sword. That's gonna be cool.
I saw a little chibi meme of Himiko looks at the sword and the trailblazer's like, no, don't get the sword.
But there's a lot of SPs.
Yeah, I've heard. Okay, I know it's Sparkle, Blade, and Himiko. That's it. Right?
Oh, you don't know the other ones.
Is there another
There's
one?
gonna be Silver Wolf SP.
Huh?
Yeah.
So
Silver Wolf
So
SP.
it only has one new character?
No. There's other new
Wait,
characters.
isn't there
don't worry.
also a Sampo SP? A 5-star Sampo?
No, that's
Oh, that's
a
not
myth.
true.
Yeah, that's not true.
Oh my goodness.
There's no Sampo SP. That's a lie.
So, but yeah, so Yai Sakura's the
Excuse
only
me.
new character? Na actually new, we've never met them before?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
Well, okay, wait. There's supposed to be a list. I'm looking for the list.
Okay.
Here. Okay, wait.
As for me, I'm skipping
it's
through
loading.
Dan Hong's whole thing. Okay, he becomes PT and then the dragon and then I will admit though, like
Okay, wait.
I think
I found it.
does he okay. I'm really debating here. He's free. So it's not a question
Yes,
of if I
he's
should
free.
get him or not, right? Like I'm thinking like,
No, yeah.
okay.
He's good.
Do I like when do I use Aventurine versus when do I use him? Like that becomes the new issue of
Okay.
my teams.
Aventurine is good with follow-up attackers
Yeah.
and against enemies that hit AoE. Okay?
Yeah. Because he'll reload the shield with that.
Yeah. Danhong PT is good for characters that attack very often.
Oh.
Right? It might not necessarily be for follow-up attacks, but if they attack fast, if they're fast attackers, then he's better with them.
He's the best sustain for Finon though, right?
Yes.
Because the
he
dragon
can
is gonna
apply-
be there when Finon
he can,
ults.
yeah. Yes, it's still there.
That's cool.
Okay, I found the list
Oh, okay.
of new characters.
This one will have a full
So,
down
you
just realized.
So you were correct. There is suspected to be
A sample.
a new Sampo and a new Locha also.
Oh, what? I didn't know that.
A lot of people are thinking that's just gonna be auto apocalypse.
Oh no.
So a lot of people are thinking it's gonna be like that.
And I thought
but we're not
Amphorius
sure
was
yet.
the Honkai Impact planet.
We thought so too.
This is
But but the new Sampo and the new Locha don't have a lot of details, so we're not sure if they're gonna
I
push
didn't
through
even know
with
there
those.
was I didn't even know there was gonna be a new Locha.
Yeah, there will be Elation protagonist, Elation MC.
Do we know what that's about? Like I heard something. I don't know if it's true. Elation
The Elation
characters can
path?
change their path mid combat.
No, there's no discussion regarding that.
Oh, isn't the
There's
event?
no,
isn't the
indication.
aren't we supposed to get an event that they're testing that on?
The event patch will be testing
That's the top. This is the
Is a
event that
test.
tests
The Elation path.
right? That way. Oh, so they
Yes.
have like 2 patches in between to fix it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's the same what they did with the Remembrance. Remember the trash can event?
Right. And then
It's
we
the
came to
same as
Amphorius.
Remembrance, and then they came out on Furious and released all the Remembrance stuff. So same thing basically.
Yes.
So Elation MC, we're gonna get a new Robin.
A new rough.
Yeah, we're gonna get a new Robin. We're also gonna get a new Aventurine.
What?
Yeah, new Robin.
How many
new
of these
Aventurine.
characters are getting upgrades already?
A lot. It's a lot. Then there's a new Hanabi, new Sparkle.
I knew
So there's
about
gonna be
that, yeah.
Sparkle SP. Sparkle
Blade.
SP will be the first 5-star
Elation.
released for the Edo Star patches.
Okay.
There's a new version of Blade also, yes, and a new version of Silver Wolf, who is said to be an erudition character.
Interesting.
And the sources are also suggesting that she may become Genius Society number 87.
What?
Yes,
Really?
Silver Wolf might become a member of the Genius Society. Yes.
Oh, wow. How does that work? So she's gonna leave the Stellaron Hunters?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, but that's just a suspected thing. We will also be getting Yao Guang.
Who?
Yao Guang.
Oh, the other
one
general.
of another one of the 10 Arbiter Generals, who is the seer strategist, is Yao Guang.
Was this the one that was talking at the end of the last the last Luofu patch? The last Luofu event had that. The Fugue patch.
I don't know if that was her,
Let me check
but
that.
yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, it was her.
Yao Guang.
Yeah.
Then yeah, Yao Guang. We'll get Yao Guang, seer strategist, as a same patch release as Hanabi.
Okay.
And then here's the more interesting ones. We'll be getting Pearl, who is another one of the Stone Hearts.
Ooh. Okay. That's
Pearl.
what I'm saving for now. Oh, and
Pearl
New
is voiced by... Yeah, Pearl is one of the 10 Stone Hearts, voiced by Kat Protano.
Kat Protano.
The voice of Skirk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. She was featured in the Myriad Celestia
Yeah.
with the Stone Hearts. So she's there. You can see what she's gonna look like. And we will also get La Mancha.
Who?
La Mancha.
Who's
So
La Mancha?
La Mancha is the leader of the Galaxy Rangers.
Oh wow. The Red
So,
Ranger.
we believe that his aesthetic or his
His look.
personality will be similar to Don Quixote,
Oh no.
because La Mancha because the full name of Don Quixote is Don Quixote de la Mancha.
He's not. Oh no.
So
He's gonna attack
Yeah.
a windmill.
I don't know, but he's gonna be playable. La Mancha is the leader of the Galaxy Rangers, and people don't know where he is.
Oh god.
He's
So,
just
so the last
he's just
one
there.
with Rappa, those monkeys. Now we're gonna have horses.
Yeah,
Okay.
but nothing about that's what's suspected at the moment.
Okay.
And then there will also be Himeko SP.
Right.
And then in 3.8, which is the patch before the 4.0 patches,
Oh, that's the constant.
we will
patch,
have
right?
Constance. Yeah, Constance she's a break team support.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're just shoehorning that out of nowhere.
Yeah, break team support mainly because the patch will have a story about Firefly and the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth.
Oh. Okay.
We'll get more lore about Glamoth.
Oh, and we get Duke Inferno's kids.
Yeah, well, at least one of them. Yeah,
Yeah,
close
they're all
enough.
still around, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right. So it speaks a lot.
Excuse
that
me.
That Evernight was so dangerous, right? So I have the urge to. So I'm trying to see what else was in there. Oh, good thing somebody timestamped this. So okay, so let me get this right. So Evernight made a fake Titan, made it up just to hide the whatever Cyrene was doing?
No, Evernight didn't make it. Cyrene made it, and
the
Evernight
demiurge.
found it.
Oh, Evernight found it, right?
Yeah. Evernight found it.
So I gotta. I'll be honest. This particular chapter had a lot of like things to wrap your head around. Oh, okay. So I'm looking at the. I'm looking as well at the other cutscenes. Cyrene is praying for in this game between gods.
Yeah, the gods are gonna attack each other. That's supposed to be... Yeah, they're supposed to be declaring war on each other.
So, Iron Tomb is a perfect arc. If a seed can be planted within, so that's what Cyrene was doing, right? The moment the Lord Ravager blows the erudition to pieces, the remembrance will be spread to every corner of the cosmos.
Yeah.
Okay. That masterless path. What masterless path? Okay, that masterless path will be split into 2 eons. Fully will devour the erudition.
Mm-hmm. Basically, once the Aeon dies, yeah.
So like what happened with Tazeronth, right? It was absorbed. No, not Tazeronth. What was it? There was a path that got absorbed into the Harmony.
The
right?
Order, yeah.
Right,
Yes.
the Order. I wonder what is a Dharmakaya?
In what context was it mentioned?
You have a beautiful Dharmakaya. It fits me very much. So that's why it took me here. Your true form is a bottomless obsession.
I think it's supposed to be like a collection of memories.
Okay, so Evernight, at some point, Evernight wants to kill Fully.
Wants to destroy the
Or
remembrance.
destroy the path. She does this as from what you theorize is the Enigmata, yes?
Yeah. Well, I think it's all but confirmed that she's an emanator of Enigmata.
Yeah. So well, and then I guess you had how did it go from there? Because again, like, it was still tough to wrap your head around a lot of what was going on. So they oh wait, no. So this is the part where they essentially talk no jutsu Evernight,
Yeah.
right? Her and Cyrene talk no jutsu their way out of it. And then so Evernight is still there at the end of this, right? Like March can use the Evernight power.
Well, she can call upon Evernight if she needs
because it
help.
kind of fit. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what that is now.
She basically gave everything. Yeah, gave control back to March.
Oh yeah, so that's what you said. The
Anasrava,
pure child
yeah.
of Ansrava.
Emanators of Fully, created from its crystallization.
Oh no. So when I'm looking at that mural. That mural that shows it. Yeah, no. The other kid on the right is that's
Yeah.
Cyrene. That's Cyrene. Oh, ano. Which means there's like
No,
four
there's a lot
others who've
of
never met.
children.
pure children of Anasrava.
Oh,
No,
I
there's
thought
not.
there were
There's
six.
more than. It's not. When did I say there were 6?
Oh,
But there's supposed to be a lot of them. Yeah.
the Garden of Recollection is your enemy.
Yeah. Like there's this. Yeah.
So
Enigmata. I mean, I think that covers most of the impactful stuff.
yeah, that just leaves the ending, which I must say, like, I like that they used the Honkai Star Rail theme itself for the final scene. When you
Yeah,
open the door.
that was good. I really like that. Yeah.
That was a cool touch. And then, okay, so what exactly now? Like, what exactly now is that adult Cyrene?
That I think is
The role.
to me, I think that is the first Cyrene.
the one that Finon unalive.
Yeah. I think she's the first essentially. The original
how are we
emanator
now
of remembrance created by Foley is that one, and then all of the few like all of the ones they saw are what you call it the the versions of, or like recorded versions of Cyrene in in Amphorios. Basically they copied it.
Okay. Right. So she could serve as
Yeah,
a
I think
of
every
some sort.
diba, like Cyrene was always Cyrene was always talking to somebody when she was talking about each cycle, each version, diba, would talk to someone.
I thought she was.
Yeah,
like,
she was reading the stories,
the
diba?
story to the. Yeah.
So that's why I was thinking, baka she was reading to the original Cyrene.
Oh, so that when you see her, she's like, she knows you.
Yeah.
Talaga. Oh, that's a nice idea. Oh, good idea. Interesting. Like, they used the trailer of Amphorius again, but they changed it.
I like
That was
that
a cool
also.
idea.
That was really cool.
And this time they actually showed the other characters, right? They showed except they didn't show
They
Finon.
did show Finon.
So I was like,
They
oh
did
no.
show Finon at the end.
Yeah, but like in the spot where Finon normally is with the sword, it's you. I suppose that's who you read.
Yeah, the deliverer,
Xandar
diba?
and Mien. Oh yeah, there's Finon.
Uh-huh.
Aslana. Yeah. Oh nga, no, yeah, it really fits. And then yeah, so you're in ID. I don't know if this is the real ID Celestial, whatever this is. So yeah, so like as you said, that is in your opinion, that's the first Cyrene.
I think it's
Like,
the
that's the
first.
original
Yeah.
one. Yeah. Yeah, so like this is akin to like seeing Kaslana for the first time, the first one. The Flame Reaver. so to speak.
Yeah. Well, wait, to some extent, yeah. Not exactly the Flame Reaver, but yeah.
Yeah. Old Pink Jesus is back.
Yeah, Pink
Some
Jesus
people
has
say.
returned, yeah.
So, so how do you think this all ends? How do you think it's gonna go with what we've known?
You fight Iron Tomb, like completed Iron Tomb,
yeah.
and you possibly
Yeah.
destroy it. Then using Cyrene's power of remembrance, you create a...
Yeah.
You either override the there's either one of two things. You defeat Lygus, you destroy Lygus. Right? Like after you destroy Iron Tomb, well, diba Lygus said that Iron Tomb cannot function without his input. He made it like a big ass puppet. So
Yes.
Lygus fuses with Iron Tomb, you destroy Iron Tomb, then the permissions are then the
so they both
permissions
die.
for Amphorius are in your hands. Right? So with the help of Cyrene, you turn the scepter into an actual world, maybe? Either that or you turn it into a giant remembrance scape that can act as a world. Right? And then that way the people can still exist and live on. Right? As real people.
Right?
If that doesn't happen, then the scepter shuts down, but all the people and memories of those people and the Chrysos heirs go with Cyrene out of the world, and she finds a world that she can imprint the memories onto.
That you can use and create Amphorius. Neo
Maybe,
Amphorius.
maybe something like that.
That's an interesting take, yes.
And then, aside from that, it has to hint at some of the overarching stuff. So, like, it has to touch on some stuff regarding the finality. It also has to touch on some stuff regarding the destruction. And it has to touch on the elation, which we're going to go to next, maybe. Either that or it's going to make us bounce back to some stuff that we're from before. Kind of like... what you call it? Like stuff in Penacony, since the harmony is involved, maybe. But yes, I think that's how it's gonna end. I'm not sure how they're gonna end it, because like it's gonna be a big patch since it's the ending. Nobody's gonna wanna wait to like do the big ass final battle. But it's the aftermath, which I don't know how long that's gonna be. It might be a short aftermath, and how is that gonna happen?
Well, we're getting like one patch in between, which is the Constance patch, right?
I think so.
So, let's see how this turns out, you know. And like, I guess we have to do a full, like when this ends, we have to do a full rundown of the entire story just to see like how did it hold up.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of things. Right. So with that, folks, that has been Gacha Rock and Roll. Think we can end there, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was planning to save for a future. What's this? For a few. I'm trying to save for all the stone hearts, right? But my friend is wondering like how the hell they coded Cyrene's mod game, because like her kit has a lot of stuff.
It has a specific buff for each of the Chrysos heirs.
Yeah, like I saw some animations. Remembrance Trailblazer gets a special
they get
attack.
updated so that they have a new enhanced basic attack after they use ultimate.
That's pretty cool. Like, I wonder now, like, how do you go about this with other? Because like she's basically a Chrysos heir.
Yes, she's
buff,
very
right?
strong. Like some of her buffs are like
'Cause I'm trying to
monumental
think,
for
like-
certain for certain Chrysos heirs.
Yeah, and I heard for others
They
they
don't really matter too much, yeah.
though. Yeah, because I think I can do a full Chrysos Air team. Because I have Anaxa, Remembrance Trailblazer, Cyrene, and does Danhang count?
Yes, Danhang counts.
So she has a buff.
She has a buff with Evernight also. Because technically, Evernight is time. Diba? So she has one buff with every Chrysos Air.
Okay. Whew. What an episode, folks, today. And we look forward to the next one where I don't know what's...
Oh, yes, yes.
Who knows when the next news will be.
Mm-hmm.
So until then, folks, once again, thank you for listening to Gacha Rock and Roll.
Goodbye.